All right. Hopefully you can hear us.
Good evening, everyone. Give us a thumbs up if you can hear us.
Yep, we've got Bill in here already. Good to see Bill. Said he had a great day. And we did too. It was up to 91 today. And our neighbor across the street, Nathan, is working on his pool. We're like, hurry up, because we need to get in that pool. And so it was nice and hot. And so it was good. Bill said he had a good day. And Roger Randall's in here. And Straight Up Sips is here. And they're going to join us in just a few minutes after we get everybody coming on in. I'm going to explain to you a few things. So we're going to have a little Kahoot tonight. So you got to get your phone ready.
Can y'all hear us?
Can everybody hear us? And
show us a thumbs up.
I think I can see I can see off the screen. I can see giving us a thumbs up, Marshall. So anyway, so we're going to do the Kahoot, and basically that's going to be, it's a little tricky to think about because you got to have, it's 2 truths and 1 lie, and you got to figure out the lie. So you don't want to pick out the one that's true. And there's Nathan. Nathan says all he can hear is bourbon and whiskey. And Nathan, you might need to come over here about 9:40 because Marshall's going to have his Rye 3, so you can just walk across. And there's John Shink. And guys, we got a special guest, and I'm so excited. I'm going to go ahead and just bring him on in. What do you think, Tina?
Yeah.
Just bring him on in. Y'all ready?
Without any further ado.
Let's just bring him on in. So I just got to go right here and add him to the stage.
What's going on?
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
So he was, Marshall was coaching me earlier on how to make sure I could hear him. Because if y'all remember, I had Andy Goodspeed on here and I couldn't hear him. So
that's only because I had to set this whole thing up already. So I haven't known the information for very long. That's all I'll say.
Well, I've been doing lives for about 2 years or more.
And we've brought people in before, but we like.
Yeah, and what was easier, like when I bought more equipment, then the problems actually grow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So the more stuff you bring in, the more technology grows, and
more stuff to plug in, more stuff to mess with. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we really, I'm really excited to have Marshall and Alyssa with us.
Absolutely.
Their brand new channel. How long have you been? About 3 months now?
Actually, we just hit 2 months, I think.
We feels like longer though.
It does feel like it's been a little bit longer than that, but yeah, I mean, every time I checked it, it still said 1 month, and I think yesterday was 2 months.
Wow.
Or it's today.
Or it's
like
today.
that.
It's somewhere around there. We just hit 2 months. Like just hit.
That's awesome.
And are you still on vacation?
Yeah, yeah. This is the Airbnb. This is where we're at. Yeah.
It's our last day.
Yep, last day.
So that's pretty cool.
Let them tell us what exactly were y'all doing? Where are y'all at, and what are you doing on vacation?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is my birthday trip. Okay, so this vacation is very tailored to my hobbies. So naturally, we went to Nashville, and we went to 2 actual
distillery.
Just we'll say barrel companies because they don't do any distilling, they source it. But we got some really cool stuff. We actually did 2 picks unintentionally. We really meant to do just 1 pick, but then we started off the day by going somewhere else and ended up doing another pick with them. So
very nice.
We each got ourselves a pick. You want to hold yours?
Yeah, this one.
And then I'll hold mine. So yeah, we each got NBC picks that we did at the tasting. I don't think
NBC. That's Nashville Barrel Company, right?
Nashville Barrel Company. Yep.
Yeah.
And so
Terry Meyer.
Yep. And so mine's the I called it Marshall's Cherry Bubblegum because, man, it's got all that going on, and it's good. My favorite finish, but
Cherry
Mine-
bubblegum.
Cherry?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, and mine is I called it late night snack because it tasted very like desserty and
Yeah.
just like a decadent snack.
Yeah, like vanilla cream,
Yeah.
like all that kind of stuff. Candy.
Oh.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh yeah, the stuff that'll keep me awake.
Yeah.
And then after, but before that, we ended up at Southern Collective Spirit Company, and we just were making a stop, and they were just nice enough to just open everything up to us, let us film. We've got videos coming out for both of those places. And it was so awesome. Both those places were great. We really appreciate, I mean, we didn't set up anything with Southern Collective, and they just brought us in, and it was just us and the guy doing it. And we just sat around barrels talking and trying stuff out. And Stephan and I, it was fantastic. So yeah, if any of you guys are in Nashville, stop at those two places. They were fantastic.
Cool.
Very cool. We will.
Which is they're close to Lots Creek, Dave and BB.
That's
so,
right. And
aren't
we've
they?
got to, yep.
So
and
we've got to go.
down
So
there to
maybe
see them.
there are a couple of our members, YouTube members, Trailblazers, and they live down there, and maybe I can get hooked up with them. And
That would be fun to go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because we've
It's a good
been wanting
time.
to meet with them. Yeah, that does sound. And tonight, guys, we're going to be trying some Ryes together. We've got a couple that we tried, but I wanted to show you a little quick video of one of Straight Up Sips' first videos. It's probably the best video they've ever done. It's my favorite.
There's
by
a
far.
little undertone there. I hear. Some sort.
There's foreshadowing for sure.
Yeah. So, but this will give you set up to the rye that we're going to taste, and it introduce y'all to Marshall and Alyssa and kind of what they do on their channel, and they're going to be doing a whole lot more. They're 2 months into it. They'll be passing
Just hit
us
2
up.
months. Yeah. Oh,
In about
I don't
3
know
months.
about all that. I don't know about all that.
So, which is all good. Now I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to play Straight Up Sips trying their favorite rye, which is this is my favorite video.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to Straight Up Sips. Today we are doing a review of the Pikesville Straight Rye Whiskey. But first, we have a shout out.
Yeah, so one of the channels we actually first started watching on YouTube was Frontiersman Adventures. They do their own bourbon videos. They do all sorts of stuff,
Bourbon hunting,
hiking, things like that. Just like outdoorsy videos. They're a great channel. So definitely go check them out if you haven't. They're a great channel and great people as well. So with that, they actually sent us 2 of their own Glens, which are awesome. They were actually I think one of our first subscribers too, and they've commented on the video, given us shout outs and everything. So super nice, and we're really appreciative of that.
Absolutely,
yeah. Also sent us a postcard and
handwritten letter.
Yeah,
I mean,
so it's really nice of them, and we really appreciate it, and we love these. These are super cool.
Absolutely. Go pick them up.
Yeah, we're using them tonight, and he actually recommended this rye, so we've never had it, so we're excited to try it. So we do. If you recommend something, we'll probably go get it.
Absolutely, go get it.
This is all for them.
I'm looking for excuses to get more whiskey, man. That's all it is. tell me when you want me to try. I'll go get it. I will.
So we're glad we found it.
All right, guys. So
and so also
we're going to get out.
We're always traveling if we're going anywhere with the Frontiersman lens. We got them, man. We brought them out.
There you go. That's good. That's good. And a lot of people on here that's watching. There's Scott Lungwitz.
Hey, Scott.
He said, hey, he said hi to Tina first. And,
Him in the chat.
and John
Say hi to
says,
Christy.
Walt and Tina are awesome. And these, Marshall and Alyssa are awesome. So get to know them. And thanks everybody for coming on in. And with that great video, I mean, that's a great video right there.
I would say so. Oh yeah, fantastic. I mean, well, let's just both hype ourselves up this whole time. We'll just say yeah.
There's Vegas to Cali. Man, you talk about the channel that's growing leaps and bounds. Steph is growing like crazy.
Yes.
And she's just gonna say hi to everybody right away. And good to see you, Steph. We love
Vegas
her.
to Cali.
Yeah. And there's Chuck Wright. Chuck was in the video that I released today, and he's at the start of it where I go in. He said, "Hey, I got something I want to give you, so you come on by." So I came on by, and he gave me these cool stickers. This one right here, and that's really neat.
Love it.
And then he gave me, this was like a awesome too, Bigfoot, West Virginia. That's really cool. So he gave me those, and I'm like, man, that's cool. And then he goes, oh, and here's $50. I'm like, what?
There you
And he's like, yeah. He said, go buy your next bourbon. So I mean, that was really nice. So and I said, I get to give you a hug because
super chat.
See, Bill Coleman has donated. I can't even count the money Bill Coleman has given me.
We owe Bill Coleman so many hugs.
Yes. And there's Shaky's reviews. So
hey, Shaky.
Love to see my members coming in. And we're gonna be telling lies, but right now we're gonna taste some rye. Okay.
Let's get to it.
Bill said he watched that video this morning at 5 a.m. and it was great. So appreciate that.
Yeah.
It was fun. That was beautiful area that I did my hike. So.
And if y'all haven't checked it out, you should go watch the one he put out a few months before that. He tried to visit it in the
winter, and I just about wrecked my 4Runner.
Yeah,
and it was pretty scary.
Yeah,
pretty daggone scary. And already, Bill, as we all know, is the GOAT. And well, where is this? So look at this. Bill Coleman just sent me a $50
Thank you, Bill.
Cash-App. And
nice.
He says, Happy Father's Day.
Oh, there you go.
And Happy Father's Day to you, Marshall.
Yes, all of you fathers that are on here. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Thank you, Bill. Big hugs. We're going to get out there sometime.
Gives us another excuse to go out west.
There you go.
This bottle's been sitting on the shelf for, I mean, I've drank a pretty good lot of it, but it is my favorite rye. Yours is getting low too. Let's pop these in. This one's going to go out to Bill Coleman.
There you go.
This cork pop. 1, 2, 3. That's kind of weak.
Little weak.
Little weak, been open.
That's all right.
It smells good. She can't smell it.
I like to smell in my glass.
Last night they were on Whiskey Wisdom, and he was talking about Marshall and not being able to smell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And he works outside all day, and so he's always congested.
Always. It is a struggle.
Yeah, I'm sure. And so
can't imagine.
But I've seen you pick out some pretty good notes.
Yeah.
A blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. So I'll get there sometimes. Yeah. I'll take a Claritin D, I'll be good.
I think the more bourbon you sniff and sip is going to help that problem.
It will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really feel like I had a breakthrough last night. I mean, we went and got some pasta before Math Live, and I had the voodoo pasta, and that was so spicy, but it Clear right up. I haven't had any sinus problems since.
Guess that'll do it too.
Yeah.
My favorite rye, but we're going to open up some new ones tonight, and it may change. It may no longer be my favorite rye.
Yeah.
And Shaky says, I'm not a father, but I get called a mother at prison daily. Here we got some,
Gosh.
and let's see. Let's see what Roger said. Roger says, yes, definitely happy Father's Day. Enjoyed my day at Old Dominique. Oh, okay. That sounds cool.
Yeah, I hate we missed him. I really wish that, because he was only just a few hours from us. But we when we woke up, we already had kind of picked out the Southern Collective that we were going to go to. But I hated it because we were messaging, and I was like, man, let's, I would love to try to meet up, but yeah, we just couldn't make it happen. But Roger, we got to meet sometime, man, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And there's Steph says, happy Father's Day, Walt, and to all the dads in the chat. And I'm a grandfather now. Very proud of that.
Yeah.
Handsome little devil.
Oh, goodness.
Looks just like me when I was a little kid.
He does. It's like
Bill says,
identical.
Shaky, I'll always be called a mother. Well, so now I celebrate Mother's Day instead. And John says he likes the Pikesville rye. I only saw it in one store out of 9 in today's Virginia. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's good stuff. Let's
Well,
sip it, sniff it, and sip it.
what kind of notes are we getting, guys? Alyssa.
Well, yeah. I was about to pass it off. I was gonna be like, well, hold on.
I feel like my nose is broken because we smelled like 9 different ones.
Yeah. So also, we're pacing ourselves a little bit. That might not be the biggest pours because we hit 2 of those things today, and so we're chugging along. But yeah,
It's got like the bright note to it.
It's got some of that green in there, like that.
I think I remember about this one is it wasn't super like strong, so it was kind of like a more like muted.
Y'all made a good point. It was like a bourbon.
Right. So there's 2. Yeah, there's
like a bourbon.
Typically 2 different types of ryes. I remember watching something on it. They said one was from one state, one was from the other state, and one of those states, I think it was Maryland. I don't want to. I might be wrong, but it was that the Maryland ryes typically had more corn in them, and were closer to like a burr rye kind of deal, like more of a bourbon friendly rye.
Yeah,
and so you get a lot more sweetness on this one, from what I've noticed, and that's it. It doesn't have as much of that spicy rye, that kind of spearmint kind of punch that you get. Yeah,
like this Emerald Rye.
Blue Run.
Oh my God, that stuff is like pepper. It's just
Rye.
We tried a rye today, and it was 100% rye was the mash bill, and it kind of took out all of that spearmint that you get on a lot of it, and it was definitely more
like a raisiny.
Yeah, raisiny, licorice kind of taste to it. But yeah, it was good.
I did try it. I passed up the sniffing. I guess I was really thirsty, but it's sweet. It's got a lot of sweetness in it. I'm surprised the proof's like 110, so I was a little surprised I'm getting more ethanol than I used to get.
Yeah, it that hit me kind of in the front this time.
Yeah.
But
it's so good.
We've been sipping 120 for
oh my gosh, I know. Yeah.
Oh God,
this is maybe mild.
Yeah,
it's
a nice break.
But I'm getting the spice as soon as I.
Yeah, and he's right. Chip, who just came in, said it's Maryland ryes are like Sagamore. That's true. And what you're saying about the Maryland ryes, that's where it originated from. And then Heaven Hill bought the recipe over to them. So that's pretty cool.
Welcome in, by the way, Chip.
Yep. Welcome in. Yeah. Thanks for coming in. So this is good.
Yeah. It's definitely it's a sweet rye.
Yeah.
It's got just such a good finish on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's well balanced, for what you get on 50, it's just for $50. It's not
Right.
It's not too much of anything. It really is just kind of mellow, strong, and sweet.
And that second sip for me was just that. It was sweeter.
Yeah, just sweet.
Mhm.
Yeah. And it's like it's just like you're saying, well-rounded, decent finish, sweetness, not overwhelming with any too many spices. And then it's something that it's not going to challenge you to drink it at all. So you can there's some you have to really overcome the ethanol to get flavors.
We've got a few of those too. Yep.
So all right. So
Let's go.
well, let's try one more. And I'd like to see a few more people come in to play this Kahoot.
Kahoot.
So what do you want to try? The Sagamore? Now, we've both got Sagamores, but I think mine's the double oak.
Yeah, yours is the double oaked. Mine's a barrel select. It's a total wine.
Is it a pick though?
Yeah, it's a total wine pick. So kind of iffy. It's not the best, but it is good. So yeah, I mean, why not? We'll go for that one.
And I'm anxious to revisit mine, which is a Sagamore Spirit. The way this thing is angled, it's hard to.
It's been a while.
It's
since
dark
we've
in this
even
room
tried.
tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very dark. So anyway, do I need to lighten it up? So
I can.
it's like really dark.
Want me to turn
Is it really dark to y'all?
them? We usually have some lights on back here, but we didn't turn any on.
Oh, that's what it was, probably. Is that too much?
I think that's better.
Put that back on.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, it does. Yep. Just a little bit brighter.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bill.
We had an amber feel going on there.
Yeah. So Shaky says he's waiting on a Yellowstone store pick to come in that I got to help choose. That's pretty cool.
Bill
Yeah,
said for us to pay our electric bill.
Well, thanks, Bill, because that $50 Cash-App, maybe that'll help.
Now your lights get to stay on.
Make
There you go.
it
Thanks,
brighter.
Bill.
Oh, Kia-Belle.
Kia-Belle.
There is my Kia-Belle.
She's the world's greatest moderator.
Hello.
And I am not kidding. Look at her. She comes in, drops y'all's
Drops
link.
your link.
If you haven't subscribed,
that's awesome.
I think I've talked about you several times. And, I only have 25 subscribers. They're all here. So they always come in. So.
And same to you guys. Y'all subscribe to Kia-Belle.
Yeah, there's their link. So go to Kia-Belle because she is awesome.
She's one of the most fantastic people that I know.
She really is.
I love her.
So sweet. Very, very sweet. All right, we're going to open up. Let's see if you can see this bottle now. Probably still, it's a little better.
Yeah, it's a lot better. Yeah. Yep.
But the way that thing is angled, it's like
it's like you get half light, half dark because it shadows it. But
cool though.
Yeah, it's like a
very cool
I
bottle.
like that one. I like that bottle.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna pull this cork in honor of Terry Meyer, one of our newest Patreon members. And by the way, Straight Up Sips, Marshall and Alyssa are now Patreon members.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So that was very nice of them to do that. They didn't have to do that, but that was really cool. And so we're gonna send this to Terry Meyer. Ooh, that's not bad.
I accidentally opened mine a second ago.
It sounds like it's like
yeah. Oh yeah,
that's like. And Stephen Anderson says Sagamore. He's happy to see some Sagamore.
Hello, Stephen.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for coming
Thanks
in.
for coming in.
Glad you're here.
And this is the double oaks, and it's let me get my flashlight out.
Mhm.
I'm trying to find the proof. Okay, there. That's 96.6.
Okay, ours is one.
This is 110.
Yeah, 110.
Ooh, that's some heat right there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
110. Yeah, so we're staying at 110. We're not going down. We're not going up. We're staying right
Let's see
there.
how it compares, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be a good comparison.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting something now. I think that pasta cured me. I think I'm good.
This smells very much better than I remember.
I get like fruit.
That's what I.
Yeah, like it's something that's fruitier. It's like bright fruit. Maybe like a.
That's exactly what when I first smelled it. It smelled like a sweet, like
Oh.
cherry pie or something.
Yeah, like a stone fruit. Like maybe some like cherry. Maybe some apple in there. We get like a little apple.
There is. Who said apple? Because that's.
Yeah.
I just got that. That's good. And honestly, I can't remember too many
Ryes that have that
that
kind
I've
of
had
stuff.
an
Yeah.
apple. Yeah.
I really think it's that. I mean, like we said before, that the Maryland type rye that
Yeah.
super. It's probably, I don't know what the exact mash bill is on it, but I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure these are high corn.
Yeah, and plus
Um,
it's double oak, so you're
Yep.
gonna get a little extra off that extra charred
Mhm.
barrel.
Oh
So
yeah,
man, that smells really nice.
Mm.
Really nice.
It's
Mhm.
lighter smell than the
Mhm.
first
Yep.
right off the bat.
Ooh, but now I got like raisins and plums, which I'm not a fan of that on my.
yeah. Is it like are you getting kind of like a licorice, kind of like a black licorice in there almost?
Almost,
Little bit
yeah.
at the end.
Like you know how
Yeah.
licorice is sort of sweet right at first, but then it
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
gets sour or tangy or
Yeah.
Yeah.
what it.
Yeah, there's
That's
something about
description,
that
right?
that I'm
But yeah.
just not a huge fan.
Yeah. That's got that.
I
Like,
guess because when I think of double oaks, I'm
the
thinking of
arbor-
Woodford.
Oh my god, yeah,
The Woodford double oak, and when I drink the Woodford double oak,
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't
just
taste like that.
This is so
Just like
good.
There's
apple slice.
Mr. Steve. How are you, Mr. Hickey? Thank you for coming in. Say hi to Debbie.
Hey, Steve, we'll be seeing you Tuesday night as well. And Scott says, I've been a sub of Straight Up Sits for a few weeks. Looking forward to watching more videos. I really enjoy your channel.
Oh,
Thank you, Scott.
Scott.
Yeah, thank you.
Scott's a great guy. And
He
Christy,
is.
there's
Awesome peeps.
nice people. We got nice people in this community.
That's,
Except for Steve.
you know, he's iffy.
No, I agree. I can agree
Nah, we
with
love
what
Steve.
Steve's saying right here with that foolproof. Just like Stag, I can see the similarity on that for sure.
Mhm.
It's definitely. I mean, it's youthful a little bit, but it's got some of those similar notes. I can see that.
But it's interesting to me. Like sometimes I like to divert, if you will, from the sweet, just to try something completely different.
Yeah.
And for me, that's kind of what this is. Like
Mhm.
it's completely different. I'm not a
Yeah.
licorice
Oh yeah,
fan, but I think licorice is interesting.
yeah,
I can pick out licorice on some things.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
yeah.
which
I mean, yeah, we haven't tried that one. I didn't know if that
Mhm.
was what you
I
were
wonder
kind
how
of getting with.
similar they are, though.
one. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this one's definitely got a lot of apple on it.
I still get like raisiny.
Yeah, some of that, but I get,
That's like definitely fruity.
yeah, it's bright fruit, like red
Yeah.
fruit kind of.
It's completely different.
Now on the
Then
second sip, I got
Pikesville.
oak, a lot of oak.
Did you?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's good. And Shaky said he'd been drinking bourbon for 30 years. He still can't pick out the fruit flavors. It's either good or bad.
I hear ya.
Hey, I like this or I don't.
But that's
There
the
you
way to go. Oh yeah,
John says, you just convinced me to join your Patreon. This is such a great community.
Oh,
John. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
That is so cool. We appreciate
well,
you.
welcome. Welcome.
I don't know how I convinced you. I probably turned away more people than convincing. Yeah. I like the way this stuff smells better than I like
yeah.
smells
Oh
good.
yeah, it's got a great nose on it. Yeah,
So different.
Yeah, I think so. I definitely, when it comes to nosing and taste, I think these kind of ryes are better to me than like when we tried the Willet 4-year family reserve small batch rye. That one, the green top, Willet green top.
Yeah.
It's so spearmint
Yeah.
mint. I mean, it is just eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus.
Yeah. They were talking about that.
Eucalyptus.
I
I don't
remember
know about tasting it. but I
watching
love
that
it.
when she was
Yeah.
getting the eucalyptus, and I was like,
I'm probably
I
so
don't
wrong.
think I've ever heard anybody say that before.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
But I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we love it.
Love
So that was awesome. So John, appreciate you signing up. That means a lot. That
Thank
means
you, John.
I can go on more trips, find more bourbons. John says rye, mint. There is a lot of mint in rye.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for
I'm
sure.
getting that reason
Yeah.
in there.
All right.
Yep.
I think the
So,
Pikesville's still
If y'all are ready, we'll do one. We can try one more, but when I do the Kahoot, here, I'll go ahead and I'm gonna share my screen.
You might want to explain what it is again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and so we're going to do this Kahoot game, which there's 10 questions. Okay. You have to sign up, like you got to use your phone, and you're going to go to a link that I'll show you. It's going to be www.kahoot.it. So I'm going to write that down, but that'll be on the next screen too. So www.kahoot.it, and there'll be a code that you will put in your phone. Once you go to Kahoot IT, you'll see it. And then you got to put in your name, and then we'll play it. And the winner of this thing is going to win a $25 gift card. And the people that come in second and third will win $10 gift cards. Okay. So you get points for every correct answer. So if everybody's ready, I mean, I don't know if we're going to get any more fans, but we're going to go ahead and more people coming in. So we're going to host this live. So I'm going to go over here, and it's loading. We're going to do the classic mode. So you'll go to Kahoot, www.kahoot.it, and then you're going to enter the game pin 576132. So I'll give everybody a few minutes to get in there.
Bill said he's out since he's lousy with tech. I am too, Bill, but I actually figured it out.
You can go to your Google browser, and it's still waiting on players, I'm sure.
Shaky's just poured some Green River Rye, 95 proof.
Ooh.
Good.
So we got Stephen A in there. There we go. Who else?
All right, come on. What's the code? Kia-Belle said.
The code is 576132. The game pin.
You can heckle everybody, Bill.
That's the code. I'll put that.
He's John
here.
said, give me that number again. 576132.
Yep. So can everybody see that on the screen? Oh, here we go. Share this tab. Here we go. Is that what's showing now? Yeah. All right. That's it. So we got. Now we're getting people in there.
There we go. Give 'em some time.
Kahoot.it. I had it on the wrong screen. I need an IT person to sit beside him the whole time.
Marshall, you're hired.
There you go.
Come on in, chance to win a $25 gift card of your choice. Amazon or Chipotle or whatever. And so we'll give it another minute. Anybody
That's right,
else
Bill.
trying to get on there? What's that?
Bill said, it's more fun for me to just heckle Walt. He's
All right,
gotta have that.
we got 8 people. If anybody else trying to get in there, got it. John's
'Cause
got it.
We'll wait on you if you need to.
Is Scott
need
in
more
there?
time.
Let's see. Scott's in there. Put Christy in there too. Might as well. You might both win. The Mafia is in here. Okay.
Mafia.
All right. Sounds like some of my
Whoever the
friends.
Mafia is. I don't know. I know. Is that Jer?
Yeah.
In disguise.
All right. I'm going to give it we got 9 people and I'm going to go ahead. So what you're going to do is you got to be making sure, because there's 2 truths in one line. There's also 2 questions from Marshall and Alyssa in here too.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they're in this, so we're gonna go. Let me get to the right screen here. All right, I'm gonna start it. We got 9 people. We're gonna go with it. All right, so we're gonna start it, and we're gonna see who's gonna win.
Now remember,
2 truths, 1 lie.
1 lie.
So you want the lie.
You want to pick the
Choose
lie.
the lie. Here's question 1. In high school, Walt dated Miss Teenage West Virginia, was Beta Club president, was captain of the swim team. Everybody's thinking. No answers yet. We got 2 people with answers. They got it right. Everybody else, are you having trouble?
You are picking the lie, John.
You got to
Picking
pick the lie. Stephen,
It's
ain't
time.
here. All right, we're going on to question number 2. So what you got to do is hit the square, the diamond, the triangle. All right, here we go. Alyssa has traveled to 4 countries outside the United States, played soccer in high school, or worked at a wildlife rehab center. Which of those is a lie? Got 2 truths and a lie. Time's running out. Ooh, look at there. 3 people got it right and 2 got it wrong.
Nice.
There we go. Nice.
Now we've got 9 people that signed up, so y'all better. Chuck's up. Chuck's winning.
Oh, Chuck with the 810 points so far.
If Chuck wins, I'll just take that $50 and buy him a card. Hang on. We got
Give it
another
back.
Bill Coleman.
Oh, Bill.
Oh.
He strikes again. The goat strikes again, guys.
Bill sent me $50. I'll show this again, but he says, for the shed, you may need it if Tina puts you out.
Got it.
Oh my gosh.
That could
I
happen.
love it.
That is what he loves to do, heckle Walt.
All right.
And I love it too.
All right, it's close, except Chuck's kicking our rear ends. All right, here's the next question.
Next question, guys.
Walt and Tina love to travel. They have been to Fargo, North Dakota, Big Bend, Texas, or Cancun, Mexico. 2 of those are true, 1's a lie. Pick the lie. Come on. I know there's supposed to be 9 people in this thing. We got 8 answers this time. Good.
There you go.
And 2 got it right, 5 got it wrong. So we have been to Cancun, but we've never been to Fargo. So I don't know who
Never
got
been
that
to
right.
North
That was
Dakota.
good.
Close though.
Chuck got it right again.
There he is.
Stomping.
John has moved up.
Yeah.
He's in the money.
John's on your tail.
All right, next one.
And Terry and
Walt and Tina were married in a chapel in Las Vegas, have never stayed at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas, flew in a helicopter to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Two of those are true. One is a lie. Which one's a lie? Tina, you look good in that picture.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I'll try that again.
you got to go back about 10 years.
It wasn't quite that long ago.
And three people got it correct. We were married in Gatlinburg
In a little love.
in a little lost chapel, but not Las Vegas. But we've never stayed at the Cosmos, so that was true. And we did fly in a helicopter all the way to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. That was outstanding. It was so hot.
Uh-oh.
It was hot as it was like 110.
Oh,
It was really.
fire down there.
I'm surprised the
Good Lord.
helicopter made it out, and thankful that the helicopter made it out. All right, number 5. We don't have too much. We got time. Y'all can come back. Tina graduated from 2 of these places, but not one of them. One of them's a lie. Bridgewater College, Craig County High School, Marshall University. Which one is a lie? Everybody got that right.
No. 2 got it wrong.
4, yeah, 2 got it wrong, but 4 people got it right. Good job. And I graduated from Marshall University. She didn't. So
I
there you
agree.
go.
That
Craig
was
County
cool.
High School and Bridgewater College.
Oh,
Stephen A. jumped right on in there.
Oh, he's done taking the lead
Chuck,
from Chuck. Come on, Chuck.
I don't have to spend my money
Let's
on.
go, Scott. Scott's moved up.
I thought
Winner,
Steve was playing. Did he quit?
Stephen A.
Oh, so I thought Steve Hickey was in there.
Uh-oh.
All right. So Marshall, not the university, but Marshall Coleman. He is a Green Bay Packers fan, is a medic in the military, and he hates spicy food, which is a lie. Which is a lie. Woo.
Look at that.
They got
No,
it.
I love spicy food.
He
I
loves
love it.
food.
You talked about it.
I know.
Oh, you gave it away.
Yeah,
I kind of did. I actually hinted at that. Actually, what?
That's
I
good.
that.
That means they were listening.
They were.
There you go.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh, John has moved up.
Shane
Whoa.
just took the lead. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
My man Chuck is falling behind here. I don't understand.
What happened, Chuck?
All right. Walt has had these jobs in his career: a high school athletic director, high school history teacher, a high school dean of students. One of those is a lie. See if they can get this. People are answering. We got 8 answers in here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. The right answer, I must have put the wrong question because I was a dean of students, but I was not a high school history teacher. So technology, but doesn't matter.
He got his own truth or lie,
Well,
whichever
I can't
is
even-
wrong.
On the bright side, nobody picked the
Chose that
right one. You know,
Yeah.
nobody picked that one. So
All right.
And people would believe that he's a
I was a dean of students.
history teacher,
I mean,
but he was not.
that was actually one of my favorite
He
jobs.
messed with
All
the
I
wrong
did
answers.
all day was discipline.
Yeah.
It was great. 8 of 10. Walt's favorite movies:
See if he gets this one right.
The Outlaw Josie Wales, Big Fish, Pirates of the Caribbean. 2 of those are true. One of those is a lie. You want to pick the lie. We got 8 answers. 9 answers. Cool.
Ooh.
Right answer. I cannot stand the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Really?
I just think those are the stupidest movies.
I agree, honestly.
But
Yeah.
Fish
Oh,
was
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it's a hot take, man. I mean, that's
Big fish.
I agree.
Has anybody seen the movie Big Fish?
Mm-mm.
It's required.
Okay.
Stephen A. has jumped up.
Stephen A.
Big Fish is a great, and it's like me. The guy that's the main character tells these stories throughout his whole life, and it really is. It's an amazing story. All right. So anyway, 9 out of 10. Walt's favorite bands. Is this all about me or something? Walt's favorite bands: Little Big Town, Midland, Eagles. 2 of these I love. 1 not so much. We got 3, 4, 5. So you better hurry up. You only got 4 seconds. 8. 9 answers. All right. Little Big Town is right. I can't. I mean,
5
like,
people got that right. Yeah.
I love the Eagles. I love Midland.
Yeah.
So that's good. And this is coming up. Who's winning out? Stephen A. is still. Where's Chuck? Chuck just disappeared off the face.
Chuck, where did you go?
And whoever's the winner is right up
Who
there.
is winner?
Man, this is going to go down to the last
Don't know who
question.
that is.
This is interesting. This has actually been kind of fun. 10 out of 10. 10 Walt's favorite beaches. 2 of these are our favorites. 1 of these, not so much. Myrtle Beach, Daytona Beach, Nags Head. Ooh, they're struggling.
Answers in.
They're
Get the
trying to
answers in.
Better get them in.
Get them in. Get them in. Get them in.
And they most people got Daytona Beach. That was
Yeah,
right. Very
yes.
good. Very good. They picked it. So
You picked
let's
it.
see who the winner is. You got to write these down real quick because I don't know how long it'll stay on the screen. So 2 truths. 3rd place is winner. Winner. You got to tell me who that is. Scott was 2nd,
All
and number
right.
1 was Stephen A.
All right.
All right. So that's cool. So Stephen, in fact, Scott, I've got Scott's info.
Yeah. We
And
need
but
to know.
Stephen and the winner, you need to send me an email. And let me get out of here. I'm gonna stop sharing. And need to send me an email to this email address. And tell me, and you need to put down who gets the 25.
Yeah, I got 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
Okay. So here's my email address. And I don't know what the 576, what the heck is that?
That was
Oh,
the
that was
code.
okay.
That was the code. I remember.
So just send me an email. Just send me your address, and that way I can mail your gift card to you. Okay. And so congratulations. That was fun. We'll do some more of these. It was good. Stephen A. is my neighbor. I shared your channel with
That's
him tonight. Well, very
awesome.
good, John. Cool.
Well,
Very
appreciate that,
cool.
John, and thank you for coming in, Stephen.
And look who's there. Canadian Barbecue Mafia.
Well, hello, Jer.
Jared, we'll be seeing him in September.
He said he came in 4th.
And Chuck said he loved the game. I hope y'all enjoyed that.
Yeah.
If you did, that was cool. And then Marshall, you and Alyssa next time come, you can join and maybe y'all can win a game.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, what are we
I
trying
did
next, guys?
I tried to do one of these one time and the Kahoot rejected it because I had probably cuss words and talk about alcohol.
Yeah, I forget. It's like a
Oh
kid's
yeah. I did forget that.
I gotta find an adult version if y'all
So
know.
who was the winner? Are you going to
Who was
reveal
winner?
yourself?
Who's winner?
Oh, that was Kia-Belle. She said she was winner, right?
Kia-Belle, is that you? I
Were
should
you?
have guessed that.
Was it?
I should have guessed that. And she knows us pretty well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, well, I
Not
got Kia
surprised.
stuff. Yeah, no wonder Kia won. So if you ain't first, you're last. That was fun. That was fun.
That was fun. What
So-
are we trying next, guys?
Yeah, what are we going to try now?
Well, let's see. I mean, trying to remember what all the ryes we have. I think the one that we have that's the same is the Michters, but you told me it was a single barrel that you had, or is it a straight rye? Is it the
It's a single barrel.
Wow. Okay. Well, I've never seen that one before.
That's it. Well, look at your label and see if it says Michter single barrel underneath it.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, look at me. I'm a liar. So mine's a single barrel.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, I was like,
I didn't know that
wait.
these were single barrels forever
I had
either.
no idea. I literally just read the green Michter's
Yeah.
Kentucky straight rye. I was like, okay, cool.
Oh man.
Yeah, I bought this and I never knew it. I think I forgot who I was watching. And they said it's a single barrel. I'm like, what? It's not a single barrel. And it sure is. This is actually one of the first bottles I ever bought.
This one's really
Hey,
love
Major
this one.
Zero.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, there
Yeah,
he is.
Adam. Yeah, Major Zero thinks he's so funny. I see it over there. Yeah, Adam's
Look
a
at
friend
his
of ours, and he loves to heckle us.
Is
No, he's the best. Honestly, Adam is one of the best guys ever. So yeah, check out his channel. He's so
Oh,
he's
I
awesome.
see you have some little kids on tonight. Yeah, they're
Yes. Welcome
They're-
in.
all right. Well, let's pop this. I bet this thing won't even pop, but this is going to go out to Scott Lungwitz. Did he win the game? Who won the game?
Stephen and
Stephen and okay. So
Scott was second though.
here you go. Very weak.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that
Oh,
was pretty good.
that
That
one
was
was
not
pretty
bad.
good.
It's
Yeah.
kinda
Look at
hard. Oh.
I think that was good.
This still smells good though.
Y'all won the cork.
Oh yeah,
This one's one of our favorites.
yeah. It's very like candied. I feel like that's what I remember from it. It was
This
yeah.
the Mixers was my favorite rye
Yeah.
until I tried the Pikesville. Kia-Belle's at it again. Not only does she come in place in the game, she drops people's links.
That's right.
And
Thank you, Kia.
do you want some of this?
Yes.
It's hard to reach. Put it over there. Oh, sorry.
Is that enough?
Yeah. What in the heck? What is this?
What? It's
Compare yours.
Like,
you don't need any. That still smells good. Now that's sweet on the nose.
Now,
Yeah. It's like what I remember is it's almost like it's had like candy, like caramel, like maybe some vanilla in there.
It is
Yeah.
candy.
mhm.
Very candy. And what's the proof on it?
86 proof, right?
Is it?
Check.
Hold on.
like I'm gonna look like I can even see it. So-
Like
84.
84 proof.
84 proof.
okay.
Well, look what Bill. Now that's very nice. Bill says he sent me $25, and he said make it a $50 for Stephen.
Oh,
Oh,
that's nice.
Well, I'll do that. So there you
thank
go.
you. We
Very
will
cool.
do that.
So he want a $50 gift card.
Thank you, Bill.
Very, very cool. And that was fun. A lot of fun. Bill, thanks for all you do.
Yes, thank you.
So this
How
is
about
fun.
that?
So
That's courtesy of Bill.
you know what this smells like to me? Root beer.
I'm not getting root beer.
I'm getting root beer.
It's like almost like a little bit of that like char in
You can
there. It's
lift
definitely
it.
like oaky. It's got a little bit of oak. in
Yeah,
there.
you're going to.
Yeah. I'm getting I'm getting koala exhibit. And I'm getting some old building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I swear I smell root beer. Like I get a little minting, and then behind that comes this root beer.
Yeah, there's not much mint for me on this one.
I get
it's a
it more
nice-
than the other ones that we
Smell
got, though.
Yeah.
Roger smells panda.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Roger knows exactly how. Yeah.
He said that's penance for giving you a hard time. Bill, I love it when Bill's giving me a hard time. He keeps me in line all the time.
Yeah, Roger was saying this is our first under 100 pour, and yeah, that's 100 proof. Yeah, it's like juice. It's like apple.
It does just taste like juice.
Apple juice.
That's right there. Andy likes root beer. Floats.
Oh yeah,
That's true. That is true.
But I have not tried this, and I bet it's been 2 years. It's been sitting on my shelf.
Wow.
To me, it's just got
That's
a
very good.
smooth and
Mhm.
He wants to know.
It's not as full of flavor as the Pikesville, though. It's
Yeah.
So Adam wants to know if
Yeah.
I'm getting soil. Not this time, but it might come up.
no heat, no soil.
Maybe
earth.
if somebody's drinking peated scotch, maybe or something
the
like
101.
Adam is all the time. Yeah, you could get some soil. Yeah, for sure.
Wild Turkey 101. I like Wild Turkey.
Yeah, it was good. I like it, and I think it's great. I think it's really for the price, 101 proof. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
But I never, when I drank it, ever got that the Wild Turkey funk that some people talk about. But when I blinded it, it just it takes all of that bias out, and it really, I got some of that funk in there, and it was just so weird. It was such a weird note. I didn't know what else to put it. So soil.
Soil.
Yeah. It's so interesting. Yeah. Blinds are very interesting and good for that.
Still got a good question. He says, what is 40% alcohol by volume? Well, that's the so if the proof of the alcohol coming out or when they bottle it's 80%, then that means it's 40% alcohol. So that means like the Pikesville Rye is 110 proof, that means it's 55% alcohol. So, and to give an example, like Jack Daniels is 40% alcohol.
Oops.
It's 80 proof. But did I say that right, Marshall?
Yeah, just double the
ABV on it.
Yep.
And we actually heard today they were talking. I'm not gonna get this right, but I remember slightly. Excuse me. What they were saying was it was something about the pirates. Like when they first were doing proof and everything. I remember he was saying you light it was like gunpowder or something like that. And if it lit, you knew it was over 50 ABV or 100 proof or whatever it was. Something like that. You can look it up. You got the basis, but yeah, something like that.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
And so, and that's why typically, well, all bourbons, if it can't be a bourbon if it's less than 40%. So like when they come out with like Fireball is 33%. It's not really a whiskey because it's supposed to be above 40%.
Well, yeah, they released two different ones, and one says cinnamon whiskey and one says cinnamon. And so the one that says cinnamon, I know in South Carolina they can put it out in the grocery stores, and so you'll see that it just says cinnamon.
Right, exactly.
Yep, inconvenient.
And so Major Zero says you're getting old haunted house. That's a dusty.
Yep. Yeah,
the dusty.
Yeah, that's the dusty.
Yeah, that's dusty.
Dusty, cobwebs.
Cobwebs, yeah.
And I'm gonna. Bill says thank you, and I thought it was 80 proof, but wanted to make sure. Yeah. Jack Daniels is 80 proof, but it's 40% alcohol.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes, Nathan. We want
Bring
you to
over that Rye
yes.
3 cast strength, and we'll try that. And also, y'all are talking. I've got a video coming up about you know, did the thing about the night starter, what they call the 5 bottles for every occasion.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I've been working on the video. You're probably gonna laugh your ass off, but it's funny. I'm working on it. But if I was gonna truly do a hipster bottle, this would be the hipster bottle.
Which is that?
New Riff.
That's the
Balboa Rye.
wow. Okay, yeah.
Now, and New Riff was hipster. I liked New Riff before New Riff was cool to like.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes it, to me, that's what hipsters are.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
going
yeah,
against
yeah.
the mainstream, looking for something
Yeah.
Cool
that
before
makes
it's
sense.
cool. Yeah. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, so South Carolina is like the last to get. Well, we were one of the last to get the new riff.
We like just got those.
Yeah, like a couple months ago was when we first got new riff. So it's going to be a while before we get anything like that. I feel
Yeah.
like, but yeah,
I probably shouldn't even open this thing because I don't think they're making it anymore.
What? Yeah, open it.
I have never seen it. I will tell you that I have not seen it. So
If I can get it
We have to.
focused, I
It's
can't.
Rye.
There it is. It's a Balboa Rye, Kentucky straight rye. Somebody's coming in my door.
It's
Come
a
on, you can sit down here behind us.
neighbor.
Like, you want to pull in between me and Tina? If you can get that thing in there.
Come on, Nate. Gotta make room. Gotta make room.
He's a big old boy. Y'all remember Nathan?
oh yeah, absolutely.
Say hi to Nathan.
John Shank says, Rye 3 is a mystery to me. I discovered last week that they are based in Virginia Beach. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
I didn't until I bought the bottle.
I still can't figure out where they are, and the Virginia ABC does not code them as Virginia based. Probably MGP, wouldn't you
It's
say?
MGP. Yeah. So it's MGP. I think. Yeah.
So it's made in, the company might be
Kia.
in Virginia, but they're probably getting their barrels, which a lot of companies do when they're starting out. It's hard to, if you're trying to open a whiskey company, you can't wait 3 or 4 years for it to age. So you have to go to a company that's got barrels like that you can start making your, I guess that's what you would have to do.
Yeah. Or you could really just hope that MGP buys your brand and then you just make a boatload of money and then you're sailing in the sunset, you know? So that's
Yeah.
the way to go.
Yeah. Roger says, hi, Nathan.
Hello, Roger. Kia-Belle.
Kia-Belle. Everybody's saying hi.
What's up, Chuck?
There's Chuck. Chuck was winning the contest, and then he fell off the map.
Yeah.
I think he's had to do something.
Yeah, he
Had to go somewhere.
probably had to go count his bottles from the day.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Since you got that Rye 3, I'm going to put this back. I ain't opening that yet.
Oh, we still have to wait.
Tina wants to open it, but I might sell that for $1,000.
Here you go.
There you go. Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, wait a minute. The ATF might have heard that.
Yeah.
So this is Rye 3. I'm going to let Nathan open up his own bottle.
You gonna make me?
Is that a fresh
What
crack?
are you guys gonna have?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna
brought-
try ours.
Oh yeah, that's right.
that's what we got. That's
Yeah.
why we called him over, because I'm like, Nathan's got that.
We've got both that's got that bottle, so let's just call in.
Yes, yeah. So ours is gonna be a little different, maybe. I mean, so ours is the Whiskey Row pick. So we
Ooh.
got ours from them. So as you can see, I mean, it's just it's
yeah.
horrible. You know? I mean, just oh yeah.
So Whiskey Row, is that the channel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the channel. Yeah, so they do a couple barrel picks. They actually did an NBC pick.
Yeah, they're
So it's great, yeah.
That is interesting.
What proof is yours?
Ours is 124.
Jeez, really?
What's yours?
59.7.
So it's what's that? 118 and a half or something.
124, you said?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we're back up in the
62%. So we're going right back up. That's
59. And I got notification that John Shank is a new member.
Awesome. Thank you.
We talked
John.
about that.
Yeah.
But appreciate you, John. I really love watching the Patreon membership grow. That's really helping us a lot. So what I'm gonna do. We went to this Devil's Due distillery
Oh,
in
Yeah, we saw that.
Pikesville, West Virginia.
That was
Mhm.
Little
fun.
craft distiller.
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
that was really, really a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. We tried to get Nathan and Lori to go with us that day, but he said he was going to mow the grass or do
That's
something
all.
instead.
Bill, that's all I'm giving Tina.
It's kind of like
I mean,
Yeah.
she got to do dishes and stuff like that when we leave here. I can't have her staggering through the house.
Yeah. I hear you.
So she got I'm just gonna give her that much, Bill.
You're terrible. I'll just have to get some more. It's Nathan's bottle.
yeah.
He said, yes, it's like a library, Stephen Anderson. That's cool.
It's definitely.
Ooh, that stuff smells good.
Yeah.
It's
That stuff has a
now,
great nose on it.
Now, to me, this has a little, like a little
Char.
mustiness to it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Little. Yeah. That's actually called Old Building. Yeah.
That's
it's
reminds
what
me
she
of
said.
something.
Oh,
That's what
Building.
I'm trying to think.
Dusty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Cobwebs.
my house.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
That smells so good. Tina,
Yeah.
not to worry, Bill says. I'll buy your own bottle and don't share it with Walt.
Got it, Bill.
Poor
Can't
Walt.
think of what that sounds like.
Mm-mm-mm.
To me, it's like
Mhm.
it's like you can get some of that char in there for sure.
I'll tell you,
Ah.
I got to tell you a Kia-Belle story. This is great. This is great. Like, so we hadn't even met Kia yet, but she's like one of our first members, and we invited her to do, like, we did 25 days of Christmas, or 24 days, I think, and we were doing a video every day. Of course, we'd do them in advance, but a video came out about Christmas every day, and we had a lot of people, and we're going to do it again this year, so you guys are invited to do a clip. But they were trying their favorite whiskey, and then they would say, "We whiskey you a Merry Christmas," and then I'd start the thing. Well, poor Kia-Belle, she didn't drink whiskey or anything like that, so and didn't want to even try it. But she was a trooper, and she went out and bought a little 50 milliliter or what? Not no, it's like a little bit bigger than that, like
maybe
a small
a fifth.
something. But she bought Canadian Mist, and so whatever the people would try, we would try.
Yeah.
And like and Porky, she makes that thing. She goes, "It tastes like medicine."
Yeah.
And you should have seen her
Y'all
face.
gotta go watch that video.
Oh.
If you haven't watched that series, please watch.
Gosh.
Oh,
we
man.
gotta go
Old,
in.
it's way back.
And then we had to try it. I've never tried Canadian Mist my entire life. And I'm like, oh my God, poor girl. She thinks like, I mean, it was so bad. I rated it a 2.
So now compare that to Malort. What do you feel
Oh.
if you're gonna?
Canadian Mist is better.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, that thing Malort's a little better. I could actually swallow Malort.
Right.
To a point. I don't know. Ask Scott Lungwitz. He loves Malort.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I remember you saying that.
It was
I mean,
the worst. She
Malort
said.
is God. My daughter likes Malort. Of course, she lives up in Chicago, so she.
That's where Malort originated from. Ugh.
Yeah, she is, Bill. Kia-Belle says she can swallow Malort too, so Malort's got to be better.
Well, that's true.
But oh man, Malort will make you. It creates the gag reflex, like you're going to throw it up. That's what it does.
Have you ever had it?
No.
Oh,
No,
Nathan is gonna
Nope,
have to
well, I
try
got
some
some.
Malort.
I got a little bit.
Don't
Why is that 12-year rye sitting back here?
What are you gonna get?
Where's my drink at, Tina?
Yeah.
Y'all hiding stuff from me and
Scott
everything.
said-
Bill took it.
Love is a strong word. Laugh out loud, Malort. Here we go.
Wow, this stuff is really good.
Yeah, it's such a good mix between those toasted notes in there with some of that. Like you get, I don't really get as much graham cracker on it. You know, nothing like no, not like a s'more note, but you definitely get some of that like marshmallow, kind of like a toasted marshmallow in there with some of that barrel char in there. But then you also still have the rye that kind of follows in towards the end. It's good.
I'm getting the a lot more spice than the other ones we tried, but it does have that just a hint of like prunes or raisins up front.
Yep.
And then it goes to that spiciness in the back, which is what do you think, Nate?
Yeah, I get the spiciness in the back. I don't quite get the prunes up front, but
I get something. Do y'all get like some sweetness up in the front? Like
Yeah, I get the sweetness. I think of it as more like that toasted marshmallow. The same kind of thing I get with like a lot of those toasted notes in there. It's got like a sugary sweetness in there at the front to me, along with some of that proof that you get right up front.
yeah,
But I mean, it's. I just think of like
Yeah, sure.
I think of it like the marshmallow mix. You know, stuff like the marshmallow stuff that it comes in the jar. What am I thinking of?
yeah. I know.
Oh, like the
The
fluff.
I know
fluff.
exactly
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah, it's got like a fluff. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
But see, I'm not getting that. Are you getting that?
Well, I didn't get a whole lot because I didn't really get a pour.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, you need
it's
some-
got a.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
got
gonna give her
I
some
didn't
more.
even
hint
have
of there.
enough for
It's
the second
subtle.
sip.
It's subtle.
Can y'all believe that?
No, I'm sticking with the. I mean, it's not like a overwhelming. It's just a sweet, like like a golden raisin or something. like
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, on the nose, I get some of that raisin in there. I can kind of
Gold
smell.
raisins are good to put it.
Yeah,
And
Kia-Belle
then
said,
it's just sweet, and then in the back you get a pretty good lot of spice, which is nice.
Kia-Belle said, only Gord loves Malort. That's the truth.
oh,
And then
God.
Scott can't believe you didn't pick up any.
Yeah, I can't believe. Yeah, and I did a video of that Christmas thing. I was taking Malorts and just throwing them across the creek.
spicy.
But that is good.
What-
I can almost say that that might be better than the
I
Pikesville
was gonna
Rye.
ask.
Oh,
I would. Yeah, I would say.
I
I would say that this one, that the Rye 3. Oh, ding! Sorry. The Rye 3. This is actually probably my favorite Rye. I really do. I think it's
That's
awesome.
good.
I think it's such a good.
Yeah,
It's a good
It
mix.
is really good.
It's got
Everything
so
complements
many
each other
flavors
really
that come
well.
out.
you got the cork.
Right.
Well, and also, of course, I don't own that bottle, but I do like that. That's good.
Yeah.
I've heard some good stuff about that, and I
Yeah, we
like
can
it.
get Rye
because
3.
I like the Pikesville Rye, but it doesn't have the spice that I like in a rye.
Right.
sometimes. So that's I like that.
It's
Yeah,
kind of a mixture,
Mm-hmm.
a little sweet, but you still got the spice.
sweet, and then like the toasted,
Goes
like
everything.
Marco was saying, the toasted reminds me of a toasted
Mhm.
barrel, obviously.
Mhm.
And that was the what did I say at the beginning? The little I forget what I called it.
Dates and raisins.
No. When I was
Golden
smelling it.
Dusty.
Dusty. And what
Oh,
that,
dusty. Yeah.
basically what that was is like the oakiness. Like, you know, if like a fire that
Yeah.
dies down and it smells a little
Yeah.
bit different.
It's
That's
like
what
kind
it
of
was.
toasty. Yeah.
Kind of sounds like a haunted house that burnt down.
Yep. Oh yeah. Old building,
Yeah, old
burnt-
building. Yeah.
burnt old building.
John Shank says blasphemy that anything's better than Pikesville Rye. No, I'm not
Mhm.
saying like I'm gonna kick. I love Pikesville Rye,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that one is.
but I would say this. I will go to Pikesville Rye all the time, but if I want something a little bit more spicy, little bit
Yeah.
spicy kick, then I would like that Rye 3. So I had to go across
Mhm.
Nathan's and get some.
Yeah, and I think a big factor in that too is the price difference too. I mean, so the Pikesville is $50. I think we got that one for what, 80, 75 around there. But a little bit of a price difference. We don't see Rye 3 either, so that's not something we get in South Carolina.
Mhm.
So those are all, factors to consider too. But
Yeah. Bill's got a great question. Tina, what is your favorite whiskey?
I have so
I know what it is.
many that I like, but probably still I'm gonna have to say is Russell's single barrel.
Mm-hmm.
really,
Yes.
Store pick.
Store pick single
yeah,
barrel. Yes.
those are great. Yeah,
That's one of my favorites too.
Yes. So when we were first learning about
Hand me that.
whiskey and we had the opportunity, hey Ronnie C,
Ron C, this right here.
we had the opportunity to early on visit some distilleries, and Wild Turkey was one of them. And I was doing my first tastings for ever that I've ever done, other than what we had started doing ourselves. And it was in one of our tastings, and it just kind of stood out to me, and I'm like, wow. And then we got some of our own, and then we kept tasting it, and then I would hunt for different ones, like the special releases or whatever. And it still is my favorite, or at least one of my top favorites. It is.
Yeah.
And
I can see that.
I had heard y'all talking about a little bit of Russell's and the nutty.
Yeah.
This
is a Camp Nelson. I don't get any nuttiness.
I don't
on
get
this.
nuttiness.
Yeah.
If you ever get a store pick out of Camp Nelson,
Okay.
now if you just get the Russell's Reserve off the shelf, is not the same.
Yeah.
Right.
But the single barrel store pick, especially this one's out of the Camp Nelson Rick House.
What's the proof on that?
It is
110. I guess on the front.
Did you?
Yes, sir, Bill. So Russell's single barrel.
110. That stuff is so good.
Yeah. I had a Russell single barrel, and it was the regular one, and I liked it. It was one of my favorite. I really did like it a lot.
I'm just gonna have some right now.
You didn't like it as much.
Long ago.
Sorry, guys. It's dry night. But
Is there a Russell's Rye?
there is. I got one right here. Just a single barrel.
Well, see, I need to try the Russell's Rye. I'm not going to try regular. Tonight is Rye night, so.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Can you get that without knocking over? Guys, there's literally.
It's also a single.
Let's see
barrel.
me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
There's a
12,
lot.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, about 18 bottles
There's a lot.
of rye on the table. And so we were just going to pick them. We got Old Overholt. We got Clyde Mays single barrel.
Did you pick up a Hard Truth? Was it the rye, or was it? I remember you picked up a Hard Truth.
It was the sweet mash bourbon.
Okay, yeah.
You want to try some of that? Now look at this thing. Look how low it's
We
getting.
do, don't we?
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when it starts getting
That's
scary.
scary.
Yeah, you're like start like hugging it a little closer.
Thank you, Bill. Roger says 110. Roger knows the deal. He said 110.
Okay, so since it is Rye night and Russell's is my favorite. Thank you, Bill, for asking.
God, that stuff is so good. I'm just gonna clear the shelf and just have one bottle up there.
What, the Rye 3?
No, we
That's
got
my
try.
bottle. He ain't putting that on his shelf.
Oh, the right. No, I'm talking about this is the Russell's Reserve
you
single
already
barrel.
said it. Okay.
You want to tell them what your favorite one is currently?
So we're gonna try the Russell's Reserve single barrel rye, and which we have devoured.
That
Do y'all
tells you
have
something right
want to
there.
try something while we're trying this?
Yeah. So we unfortunately, I think we're out of rye. So yeah. No, we're not. No, we have the finished one, but I think that might be. Let's do it. Let's do it. Where's the other? Where's the one question? Oh, there it is.
Cool, Scott.
Oh, nice.
But then Bill,
I know.
We'll do that.
it said, Bill said, Tina, that's a great proof to be able to overlook Walt being bossy with you.
So this rye, I'll say, so this is a South Carolina rye. This is coming out of Highwire Distillery, and it's the New South, the Revival rye. I don't know if it's gonna gleam out. You guys can see it. Anyways, I'll tell you. So this one it's actually a finished rye. So it's finished in tawny port barrels. It is incredibly dark. I mean, just super dark.
Yeah.
But it's definitely Walt, I wouldn't say it's probably going to be your favorite if you were to try it. It's definitely heavy, like raisin dates, those kind of things in there. But this is 100% rye.
That's
So
cool.
so yeah, definitely
It's
something.
good. It's different.
It is
It's
good.
Very,
It
it's
is
like
good.
different from all these other
I
ones.
would be
Well-
interested to try it.
Here's what.
Good
Here's
to
why I
know.
wouldn't
Good to
like that.
know.
Here's why I wouldn't like that, because it was finished in tawny port barrels.
Yeah.
And tawny port cost me about $75 today. There's a horse named Tawny Port, and Tina can vouch for this. I was cussing up a.
When I'm in
He
another
comes
part
down-
of the house,
It was at Monmouth. I picked him. I put $7 on this horse to win. He's coming down the stretch. He's right there. He takes the lead. He's up by a head, and then these two horses pass him at the end.
Mhm.
And
and all I can hear, I'm downstairs doing
Oh.
laundry, is like I thought the floor was going to come down on my head. I'm like, I hear this beam down. I'm like, oh Lord, he's watching more.
It's a good thing to bring out Paula.
yeah, so I'm glad we're drinking the Tawny Port.
So he's
Yeah.
not like
Yes.
Tommy Port.
I like that horse, but that damn horse cost me money. And oh my God, it made me mad.
No Tawny Port
funny.
for Walt.
If he'd have won, I probably would have got about $105.
There you
I
go.
mean, that's great.
Oh God.
So daggone it. But anyway,
Here we go with the Russells.
we get together. You'll have to bring that bottle so I can try it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely interesting. I forgot to tell you to prove.
Oh.
God, this is that good? That Russ Reserve.
Oh.
Let's try it.
Pretty good.
Did you? I ain't. Why didn't you?
Yeah.
See,
This
Bill,
one's
Try
90.
it.
I got the
Yourself
regular
out of
Russell,
stuff,
but where?
Oh, for
Bill,
goodness
see, she didn't even pour me any. Stephen, I don't know if he's laughing at me or
Well,
whatever.
Nathan have
Probably
already
you.
tried it.
Tawny Port.
What the?
We're almost out.
Yeah. Port. Ration.
And we really haven't had. Ah, that's good.
That tells you something right there. That and the other regular
Mm.
single barrel.
Yeah, I'm about to
All these
start taking Adam's advice. He Major Zero. He'll say get the mini Glens. When you get the mini Glens, it makes everything last like twice as longer. And so I gotta try it. I gotta try it out.
And by the way, speaking of Russells, me and
Oh
Russell
my gosh.
are kind of like this.
Okay, y'all just
I know.
Russell's Reserve single barrel rye. That's the best.
We met Russell.
Mhm.
We're like kids.
Yeah.
Russell likes me.
Jimmy.
Jimmy Russell.
We met Jimmy Russell. It was pretty dang on cool.
He is amazing. He's an amazing man, actually.
Yeah, he is.
Met him a couple times. Never met the son though.
Is this the best? You like the rye best?
Licorice.
I would say I like the Rye.
Licorice.
The Rye 3 is definitely different
It is.
than the Russell.
That's what I think too.
Russell's doesn't have. It's not as complex as the Rye 3. It's a good.
Yeah, they
drink.
definitely do more traditional. On a
It's
lot of their
more
stuff.
like the
Yeah.
Pikesville. You're right,
Mhm.
Marshall. How was yours? Tell us about yours.
So this one, I mean, with it being finished, I mean, it is something
So
totally
different, yeah.
different. I mean, it is.
Insane.
It's so like raisin dates, some like black licorice in
I
there.
feel
I
like
mean,
it's dates and that's it.
it
That's all
is heavy on the dates.
So if you like
So-
that, then you
So yeah, I mean, it's with it being finished, it's pretty. It's got a pretty good finish on it, but
Mhm.
it's just it's got a lot of that flavor in there the
Yeah.
whole way through.
Hmm.
So I'm not always the biggest finished fan. It's just not typically my jam. I don't usually like that kind of stuff, but it's good. It's good.
it's different.
It's different. 90 proof, but yeah, it's good.
That does sound good. So I would like to try that sometime.
I would
Tawny, but
I'm
Tawny
definitely
Port.
interested.
I got to get over my Tawny Port anger.
before he-
Yeah. You got to be open to it.
I got to
Yeah.
work myself up to that. But the Russell's Reserve is more like the Pikesville Rye, but now you add a little more spice to it.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's
Mhm.
good.
So
A little bit.
that not as much as the Rye 3, but you do get that more rye spice than you would on the Pikesville. And I love Pikesville. John Shank, don't get mad. I love it.
Yes, the Pikesville is still one of the best.
It is.
Yeah.
So
For the price, absolutely. Yeah, I would definitely say it is just. I mean, $50 everyday shelfer. I mean, I see it all the time. And Heaven Hill, by the way, I love Heaven Hill. I think it is one of the best. I mean, they have so many products. Where's the fighting cock? It's back there. That one at
Oh,
103 proof is so good.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So.
But
So,
did
yeah.
you notice,
It
Marshall,
is.
that when I'm going to do that bourbon battle,
Yes.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. that one's in there.
the committee kind of sets things up sometimes, and I was the
Mhm.
committee. Me and Tina were the committee, and Fighting Cock's going up against Jack Daniels.
And it's gonna walk all over that thing. I mean,
Yeah.
not even close.
We'll see.
That
now.
thing
That's
is
good.
gonna,
We'll
it's
just
gonna
see.
blow it out of the water.
But
I'm
I
telling you
stand
right
up
now.
for that.
And-
What I'm
and you know
hoping
what?
is that the Fighting Cock can meet up against Wild Turkey.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
good.
Well, they said that was
Grandma
supposed to be
Joanne.
that's supposed to be the competitor to it. That's Heaven Hill's Wild Turkey 101. And
Yeah.
I will say, if I had to put a bottle that I think might win it out of the ones you put in there, you want me to cast my vote on it? Because I might have my vote out here. I think I really think that benchmark single barrel,
That's what I would pick.
I think that thing's gonna do. I think it's gonna go a pretty long ways. Watch it get knocked out in the first round, but you know what? I think it's gonna do some work out there for sure.
It's up against that old granddad.
Mhm.
I think it's gonna pull through unless the proof.
And I've never
knocks it
tried
over.
I've never tried that.
Oh, Okay.
benchmark. I just put that in there because y'all liked it so much.
Oh, it's so good.
It's good.
so good.
It is really good. I mean, my thing is $25. It's 95
So
proof.
good.
I think it's really well rounded. You
Yeah.
get some of that Buffalo Trace kind of like sweetness in there.
I think it's worth another try for sure.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we gave it enough of a chance.
And hello, Grandma Joanne.
Good.
And John says he'll never get mad at me. Thank you, John. And we love Grandma Joanne. She is the sweetest.
Yeah.
And
We've had the pleasure of meeting Miss Grandma Joanne.
and also John says Jack Daniel's single barrel rye. I've never heard of such a thing. Have y'all?
Yeah. That's the green
Like
label.
this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, not the barrel proof. Yes, the red. Yep.
This stuff is good.
Yeah.
Jack Daniel's single
Yeah.
barrel rye,
Yep.
94 proof.
Yeah,
I guess
we were
better
looking
try
for
that
one.
for John.
Yeah, we wanted to. We were like, well, we don't have a whole lot of Ryes on, our bar tops, so we were like, let's see if we can find, because there is a store near us that sold the Whistle Pig 6-year shooters, like shooters of it. So I was like, that'd be kind of cool, just you can maybe see a comparison of that, but
Yeah.
we couldn't find it. Couldn't find it, of course,
Hmm.
as we were looking for it. Saw it every other time, but when we wanted to get it, so.
Well, this one you can find pretty easily. Yeah, no.
You used to be able to.
Well, the only
I
I
thing
don't
is
see
about,
that one as much.
the thing about
I
this was a store pick as well.
Yeah.
Where did we get that?
So store picks are generally better unless
Mhm.
whoever's picking it doesn't know what they're doing.
Chip knows what's up, by the way. He said that the single barrel proof rye is amazing, and from what we have heard, it is amazing. We have yet to pick one up, so
Yeah, we need to. Everyone raves
everybody
about
talks about it.
All right, so we're gonna open this up, and we're gonna do this cork pull. Who's in here that we have? Did we do a pull for Kia-Belle?
Still larceny.
I don't think so.
Well, we've talked about Kia-Belle, but we didn't do a cork pull for her, who is actually a Patreon member and a Trailblazer, just like Scott and just like Bill. So we love these guys.
Yes.
And this one's in honor of Kia-Belle for putting up with us all the time.
And the best moderator in the world.
Kia-Belle. It's been open before.
We haven't had the greatest.
What'd you
talks
pull off,
tonight,
Marshall?
but
Well, so we're switching gears now. It's going to be tough because normally once we start with rye, there's no going back. You're all the way in rye, but we've successfully ran out of the ryes that we have. So I think we're going to switch to. I know it's Alyssa's favorite, and it really is one of my favorites too. I think it's that. It's going to be that larceny barrel proof, that A124.
Yeah.
If you haven't tried that A124 is stellar. I mean, it is stellar.
no, we have not tried that.
I haven't because I've kind of like decided I'm not chasing after these Elijah Craig.
Whoa! Which one is that? Is that A124?
Oh, it's B521.
Try some babe.
Yeah.
Leave it to Nathan to find
I think I have an A124 though.
Here.
He probably
Of
does.
course he does. We'll try Nathan's.
But I wanna-
There you go.
so that stuff's pretty good. A124.
Oh,
It's
yeah. And we've tried a couple of the other ones too. So we've had a couple of the other barrel proof ones that they've released, and I will say every time that we've tried them, that A124 has definitely won. It's just got more oomph to it, more flavor.
Yeah.
It's not so diluted. I think it's great. Yeah.
well, there you go. See?
God, this Jack
We need
Daniel's
to
single
try.
barrel rye smells good.
Oh, it does. That's what I was just whispering to Nathan. It's like, oh, that smells good. Guys,
That's for real, but there's something there.
did you taste it?
I'm gonna drink some water.
Yeah, I'm running out of Glens now. I'm gonna have to start washing them out.
Yeah.
I know.
I might get done. I'm like, it's like trying to do like a
Rinse.
wardrobe change in a show.
In a commercial break.
Oh wow, that stuff is good.
It's not as good as the Russells for
It's
me.
not as good as the Russells.
For me.
I don't even think it's as good as Pikesville,
No.
but it's good. There's a bitterness to it
There is.
that
I would agree.
it's good though, but it's just
Bill said he doesn't know anything about whiskeys, but I try to pick out the good ones. You know a lot.
Did you
Because
see
you pay attention.
pull that daggone Jim of Kentucky down?
Oh, right there behind. He knows this. I can tell you that.
Bill sent us this bottle.
This was one of the many gifts from Bill because he pays attention and he is the best. That
Bill-
is one of the best.
Bill, I didn't know you got him that bottle, and I picked one up in South Carolina last week.
Mhm.
And I called him. I was like, I finally got the Jim of Kentucky. And he's like, well, I already got that. I was
Yeah.
like, huh.
Bill sent it. He's
And
like, oh.
that's the sexiest bottle I think I've ever seen. That is one sexy bottle.
That is nice. This is really good.
I mean it is so good.
Yes.
It is so good.
So you were in South Carolina there, Nathan?
Yeah. We were vacationing in near Wilmington, North Carolina, and I went
Okay, yeah.
went
Nice.
into a liquor library down there and scoped out the place.
Have you guys tried the Kia-Belle blend that they've done?
Yeah, I actually bought that one too, but I haven't opened it yet.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
We're waiting.
Got to, yeah. You guys have better patience than I do. Every time
Yeah,
I
we
get one,
gotta-
I can't stand it. I have to try it.
Well, we're
Yeah, I've
waiting
done
for
good.
him to open it because it's his
Yeah.
bottle.
Yeah.
We're just like, Nathan.
Whenever you want
Yeah.
to, man. Yeah.
Just-
I got
Yeah,
so many
we do
bottles
have
open.
one.
I'm like, ah.
Well, what I
I-
really
yeah.
want Nathan to open, and this is the most important thing. He needs to open his damn pool. It's 91 degrees today, and he's putting up the damn fence.
We're over
I'm
there
trying. I'm burning
sweating-
up.
Sweating, watching them.
Lost $105 to Tawny Point. Nathan ain't got his damn pool open.
He's just still working on the fence.
Gosh.
And that we're sweating, watching, just watching them.
I was sweating out there. Watch him trying to build that
Stay
fence.
tuned for the live streams.
And he's got one water hose going down there. It takes 17 days to get that thing filled up.
Non-stop.
Yeah, I will say we've done good
He just
because
shakes his
so far we haven't opened up we just picked it up today. It was the RD1, the Amburana finish.
head.
Haven't opened it yet.
That's
So-
good stuff. We got that.
We tried the Penelope Rio and it was good. But I'm interested because people say that that's the best Amburana finish out of them all. So I'd be interested to see how it compares. So
You want to open it up?
Yeah,
We'll get
yeah.
ours if we can find
We'll get
it.
ours. Can you find it?
all right, well that's what I was looking for. That's why I said it because I can't wait. Got to open stuff.
Okay, John says, do I do the first online review of the Maker's Mark, the Heart Release 2024 Wood Finishing Center?
Yeah, I saw a lot of people pick those up today in the Virginia drop. So,
Is it good?
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell us about the wood finishing series. Maker's Mark heart release. That sounds pretty interesting.
I feel like we see so many Maker's Mark store picks and everything. It's like it gets to the point where it's like a dime a dozen to me, and so it almost makes me not want to pick it up because it's just like how many other options can it really be, you know? But
We have so many Maker's Marks.
We do. We've been passing them up. And I'm like,
We
okay, I'm
have.
kind of done with it now. It's like,
Right.
I'm kind of done with Elijah Craig's because since
Uh-huh.
21, I was trying to get them every year, and I'm like, I'm not doing it this year. So I'm on Straitht from all the 124s.
We got the 18 from Cindy and Derek Stephan.
That was C923.
No, we got the
Yep.
18 year.
I'm
For
not
them.
talking about that.
Right.
I'm talking about the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, the A123, the B.
yeah,
Now
they're
with
on
that-
they're on B524 now, and people are saying that the B524 is good. I know the A124 got some not hate, but people just didn't like it as much as C923. But yeah, people are saying that B524 is good. So I mean,
The C923 I must have got one of the sorry ones because it was just heat.
yeah, and I think, I mean, some of that has to do with just some overhype, you know. Maybe
Yeah.
I haven't tried it, so I can't say. I'm not going to say that it's you know it isn't whiskey of the year. I'm not going to say that it is because I haven't tried it. But
Yeah.
I mean, saying that something's a whiskey of the year is something. That's a hard thing to get,
Yeah.
especially when taste is completely subjective. You
Right.
know?
Everybody's taste is different.
Mhm.
Yep.
Chip says he likes the innkeeper. The innkeeper, and I'm not sure. Do y'all know what the innkeeper is?
I'm assuming that's probably a Maker's Mark pick or something like that. That's the wood finishing series. I would assume.
I was thinking it was a 2XO.
2XO.
Oh, the
Oh, okay.
2XO innkeeper.
Okay.
I think I've seen that in the store.
You know,
I
at
have
this
not
point,
seen that.
at this point, any name that you see is probably a Maker's Mark pick because there's so many out there. So
Yeah.
if you don't know what it is, you might be able to say it's a Maker's Mark pick.
I know we need to do just a
And-
Maker's Mark.
Chip says he likes the
Video or
RD1 Amber
live.
better than the Rio. And we've tried this. We've got ours ready, but I'm gonna go through some of these comments. Okay, John says, okay, we'll do. Need your opinion. Steve Anderson needs your opinion too. Okay, yeah, and he said he finally we got there. All right, so if I missed comments, it's Tina's fault.
Oh yeah. Actually, you know what? Just we'll take it. We'll take it. It's our fault. It's our fault.
But I want to
Thanks,
give
Marshall.
a shout out.
And Alyssa.
And we have not opened this up yet.
We have
This
not.
was Elijah Craig single
Yeah,
malt
We're not doing that tonight.
18. We're not doing that. I'm not opening it tonight.
Mm-mm.
But I just wanted to say thanks to Derek and Cindy.
They are such special people.
They are.
Patreon members, been following us for a while, and they're great.
Y'all know that my highest level of Patreon is, I think, 20 a month,
Something
which
like
I
that.
don't expect anybody to do that. But Derek and Cindy pay $100 a month.
Wow.
It's
I
incredible.
mean, it's amazing.
they're
And
really special friends.
and then we went to the South Dakota. They bought us, paid for our rooms.
Yeah. There's
These
Man.
guys are amazing. They
Super
are
special.
amazing people.
they are quiet behind the scenes.
Mhm.
They're not
Yes.
like, out there
Yeah.
social media people.
Yeah.
They are just genuinely true,
It'll be hot out there.
great people. What? What are you saying?
They are great people, but Bill says, there you go, picking on Tina. I get the shed together real soon. Well, Nathan's
Bill.
going to wire it up for me, Bill, since you're not here.
Bill is my protector.
Well, you need to fly over here and wire this thing up because I got to rely on the man that
He's got lots.
he's still
projects
building a
to
fence
do.
on his daggone pool.
And all Walt did today was go over there and supervise.
You always
Well,
need a
just supervise
No,
and
I was
play the.
I was the
disc
DJ.
jockey.
I was
Yeah.
the
and
DJ.
he did bring me an old fashioned.
Yes, he did make him an old fashioned and brought it in.
I brought him an old fashioned. I made it, handmade. And the other thing is, the music they were playing over there. I wanted to drain the pool water. I had to come over and I had to hook up my had to put some Midland on there.
Yeah. No, you mean what is it? Little Big Town? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they were. That's what they were playing. Little Big Town.
Yes.
I was about to lose my mind. The top of my head just about came off. And so put this bottle back before I break it or something.
But you know what? I will say this. I will say this about, talking about the community and everything. I mean, I just feel like the whiskey community, y'all's community, the community that we've been able to build up in a month is just fantastic. I mean, it's such a pay it forward mentality. Everybody wants to see you do well to the point where we've been a channel for a month now, 2 months now, but we've received samples of some amazing bottles. We've received, people that want to help, fund our trip or whatever. And just an overwhelming amount of support for the short time that we've been on it. And it's been amazing. I mean, I think it's been such a cool experience doing this, especially just because we're not the most high budget, channel or whatever, but it's
like us too.
Yeah.
Well, and also since Bill asked Tina what her favorite whiskey was, and she said Russell's Reserve Single Barrel.
Yeah.
We want to know what Alyssa's is.
So far on your bourbon journey.
Besides early times.
Yeah.
Early times isn't even close for me anymore. I feel like.
Yeah.
That's right.
She's moved on.
I will say this though, while she's thinking of that, I will say for those of you that have not picked up an early times bottled and bond, I would pick it up. They're going away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see as many anymore. Some of the stores are drying up on them. So 1 liter, $25, bottled and bond, pretty good deal. What you thinking?
I'm between the Larceny and then the American Light Penelope.
Yeah, I
can see the Penelope. I haven't tried the Larceny, but that Penelope's good stuff.
But it's just so it's hard to find. So it's not like an everyday one, but if I had to pick a favorite, that's probably it.
Yeah, I mean, it's favorite. Yeah, so you'd say the Penelope.
Probably.
Yeah, it's just so different, and that's been the most incredible thing.
I don't think I have the American Light. I know we tried.
I know that you guys sent us a sample.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We made the same
cause
a bigger sample of that too. Because we didn't realize there was 1 liter.
Oh no, we just did half of it. We still got the other half.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's incredible.
Yeah, we had to save it. But Bill said he hadn't flown since 20. He started in 1957. That was before I was born. I know that's hard to believe. That anybody in the world's older than me. But anyway, he stopped flying in 2018. But guess what? I stopped flying in 2020? 2020. I refuse to fly anymore. And then Stephen Anderson is saying good night. Of course, I love to drive too. Stephen, thanks for coming in. I hope you sent me your address. Bill Coleman saying good night to Stephen. Let me get caught up here, guys. I'm sorry. Just switch course to Evernorth Essence. Oh my, he's got a daggone Evernorth Bourbon Junkies thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta know how that is. Yeah,
That's cool. Yeah, how is that, Chip? I gotta know that.
Oh, nice.
Everybody's saying goodnight to Stephen.
99% Stephen.
Rye.
Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you.
And again, we love Kia-Belle. And then John Shake
Send us your
says
information.
the heart release, lots of chocolate, cinnamon, oak, and maple.
Sounds good.
That does sound good. And then she says, please subscribe to you guys.
Yes.
Thank you, Kia-Belle.
Amazing.
Yep.
And drinking Wilderness Trail cast strength wheat.
I've seen some store
I
picks
still
of
don't
that.
have any Wilderness Trail. What's
They
that, Mark?
say I seen a store pick of that. There's one in Charleston that I know did a store pick of that, and everybody said it was fantastic. I think it was the weeded. So yeah, I think it was that weeded cast strength.
I think I saw some of those in North Carolina when I picked
Mhm.
up that right there. I think they had a store pick, but I never
Are
tried
we
it.
doing this?
Yeah, we're gonna get around to it. I'm just catching up. Chip says something was the super honey bun. What was he?
He's saying that
Ever North. Oh wow.
the Ever North. That's
Wow.
sounds amazing.
Daniel.
Daniel
Welcome
Stroh's
in,
here.
Daniel.
He's drinking gin and tonic.
Yeah, you can drink whatever you want. We don't care.
there you
We're just
go.
glad you're here.
That's right.
And go
You just bring it on in.
gin and tonic. That sounds like you know
Bring
what that
the
sounds
gin
like
on in.
Paula McKenzie.
Yes, it does.
She
Yeah,
likes her
she loves her
Tanqueray and tonic.
Tanqueray and yep.
Sweet maple honey bun.
Sounds good.
Uh-uh.
You know what? I've been wanting to just drive up to
Pine tree.
Ever North and see their place.
Where's that?
You ready to go, Marshall?
You just keep going north.
Yo, yeah, I'm ready to pop this thing open. I'm ready to, man. I'm excited.
Open
I
it up.
think I can't wait. You know what I mean? I got no pay. You know, I can't. A bottle is to stay closed.
What was that?
Bill send me a
I said it's a challenge to keep a bottle that's not to not open a bottle that's on our shelf. That's the hardest thing. Yeah, if I see it, and it's something I haven't tried.
I got about 10 Ryes I haven't opened. I got about 10 more over here. It's like
Man, I mean, that's just that is so much more patience than I have. I mean, I can't do it. If it's something I haven't tried, I am just too eager. I can't do it.
Yeah.
well, you're better off. Take your time. Well, the problem is I would go on trips and buy. I mean, how many did I come back one time? But 12 bottles or something, 12, 15 bottles.
Yeah.
And then they go on the shelf. I ain't never seen them again. I can't find them.
I don't even know. Like, we have got to so spread out. Like, we've got to get our new spot done so we can spread the whiskeys out so we can see what we have. All right, you ready?
This stuff is actually pretty decent.
Who's this going out to? Marshall and Alyssa.
You want to send it to Marshall and Alyssa?
Yep.
That y'all gonna you gonna do it at the same time? This was going out to you guys.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's
Thanks
do
for
it.
coming in tonight
Absolutely. Thank you for having us. This was
on
a
your
blast.
vacation.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
Ooh, that
Good.
was
That
That was a great pull.
That
This
fresh
was-
one was pretty
That
good.
was good.
I'll
This
take
one
it.
pulled my neck out.
Yeah, that was-
It's gonna feel it in the morning.
Oh, God.
We got that one in Kentucky.
Yes, we did.
Our bottle came from Evergreen Liquors.
Oh,
Okay.
In
great bar
Bardstown.
in Bardstown. Yeah.
in Bardstown, Kentucky.
Bill, I'm cutting Tina off. She's had too much.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna be able to do dishes tonight.
I'm not doing it.
That's more cinnamon. That's more cinnamon.
Nathan's
Ooh.
coming over in the morning to do it.
Hey, Marshall said what? Cinnamon on the nose?
You didn't know
Yeah,
that.
this one. So people said the
Oh, yeah.
Penelope Rio was Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and
Like,
I
this
didn't.
smells like cinnamon
That
toast.
one's more Cinnamon Toast Crunch to me
Yes.
because I don't on the Penelope Rio. It was a little bit too much honey
Yeah,
to the
it's got
point
straight
where
honey.
I would think of it more like one of those like honey Teddy Grahams with just a little bit of cinnamon on it. You know what I mean? Where you get like it's like got a lot of that honey on it.
This is
But-
definitely cinnamon.
I said,
Yeah.
that's what I said was the
Cinnamon
cinnamon toast crunch.
Yes.
I think, did I say it on the
I
first
think
time?
you did. I think you did.
When I first reviewed it, but
Yeah, that's exactly what it smells like.
Yeah, that's Cinnamon Toast Crunch on that.
Oh
one.
yeah, like
Yeah, I'm
with
very
the milk and
excited.
everything.
I'm so excited for that one.
it even tastes like cinnamon toast crunch, like
Man,
even with the
I'm
milkiness.
fine.
oh God, hang on a minute. What's
It
the
is
proof on
fine.
it?
Yeah.
What's the proof on it?
Mm.
I got lots of defenders.
Yeah, that does taste just like that.
That is what 110 proof, which is more than the Rio. Rio was 90 proof, 90 something,
Doesn't really taste like
93.
110 proof though.
I love the nose on this.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Mhm.
it
I've
even
already
tastes
been drinking.
great.
That honey is. I mean,
Cinnamon.
it's more honey on it now than and I smelled it
Oh.
again. But
I
the
smell the
cinnamon,
cinnamon.
the cinnamon is way more than on the Rio.
Oh.
Mm.
You know,
Cinnamon taste.
and here's a good
Yeah,
point.
that's really good.
We've been drinking a lot of Ryes,
Mhm.
and so now you break
Oh.
out this Amburana, so it's a totally different taste.
Oh my God.
And I would challenge people to do that. Try
Yeah.
some Ryes,
Yeah.
and then bring out like a bourbon or something like this finished,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's really
and
good.
then you get a
Mhm.
total your flavors are just like this is better than
Oh,
when we first originally
Yes.
tasted it.
agree.
It's
amazing.
it's a
Because we've been
good
drinking
end
all
of the
those
night,
spicy
right?
Ryes.
You know, because I feel like it's one of those things
It's
that
like a
it's
dessert
going to be
form.
hard to get out of out of your mind when you go to taste something else.
Yeah.
But I think it's like an end of the night kind of pour. I
Mhm.
think Amburana is one of the best for it. But that, like I said, this one I think is just way more well balanced. I think this is. I agree. People saying that this is the best one. It's really good.
Yeah.
Mm.
They've got something good going on at RD1.
Mhm.
And,
God,
and
that's-
I want to get there's one, the maple. I want to get that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd like to try them all. I mean, do you have one?
Yeah, I got. I think I got the one with the blue label. I think it was the other one I got.
You tried that smoked maple, right? The Knob Creek smoked maple.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. But I'm talking about
Yeah.
RD1 has some kind of maple something,
Yeah.
but I can't remember. But the Knob Creek smoked maple is great in an old fashioned.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can see that. Yep.
Very good.
It's really good,
Mhm.
Yeah.
especially if you have a smoker that
Yes.
PJ Slots gave us.
Yes. What's
It's so
tonight?
good.
No,
We
that just smells.
Oh my
God.
Put that little smoker.
Mm-hmm.
I would do one tonight, but I've had too much to drink, and I
No,
was
this is Rye night.
there's
We'll have
like,
to save that for another night.
there's 18 bottles of liquor on my table. There's 20 something on there
Yeah,
now.
it's massive. There's a lot of reshelving that's gonna have to happen.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
That is really
We,
good.
we have the man corner, so we're
Yeah.
running out of room really, really fast.
Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna put those.
Oh yeah.
If Nathan will get my wiring done, if he
I
don't
have
hurry
a
up,
new
then I'm gonna have to
studio.
drive all the way across, go to Los Angeles, California,
It's
pick
a
Bill up,
yeah.
drive Bill. Me and Bill. It's hard to tell where me and Bill will end
Oh.
up.
That would be some trip.
Yeah.
Bringing him back.
We'd be hitting every brothel in Nevada and coming on back.
Whiskey
I
wisdom.
probably have it wired up.
Yep. There's Matt.
Hey.
What's going on, Matt?
Whiskey wisdom. Welcome in, guys. Thank you
Hey, thanks for
for
coming
stopping
in.
by.
It's good to see legends come in the house.
Yes, thank you so
Oh,
much.
yeah, man, they're the best. They're awesome.
Yeah, they are awesome. He does some great stuff.
Yes, thank you.
It cracks me up. I don't comment, but I watch. But I'll start commenting. Like there's a lot of people that
Thank you.
they get so many people commenting like,
I
I ain't
know,
care
I
about
know.
why if I comment at all.
Matt is he will pay attention for sure. I mean, he is just he's
Yeah.
such a. I mean, we're this itty bitty channel, and he's like, hey, have us on our show, you know, and just like you guys. I mean, you guys are out here. I mean, night and day, just way. I mean, again, small channel, and here we are on these 2 live streams of these 2 channels that are just leaps and bounds better than us. So it's like, I mean, how did we end up here on a Saturday night on a channel that we've been subscribed to and we watched for so long before we even started a channel, you know? So it's been a crazy ride.
Well, it's and the thing about for me, like I was not a bourbon channel, a whiskey channel.
Yeah.
I mean, all I cared about was Bigfoot, travel, Vegas, all that stuff. And then all of a sudden I started when I was doing my ghost town out west, I'd go to all these ghost towns and I was thinking, you know what did these guys drink?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
They were drinking whiskey.
that's right.
And I thought, well, I need to start, because I knew nothing about whiskey. Other than like I would go in every once in a while and I'd order Jack Daniels and Coke. Or, Jim Beam and Coke. That's what I knew about whiskey. But then I started just trying different ones and learning and watching. I think the Bourbon Junkies were one of the first. I watched Whiskey Wisdom. I watched then I found Bruzel, watched him.
Yep.
You know, those people, just watching different people. And I learned so much about bourbons. And now, and here's the other thing. Now we moved into this place, 2019? 2019, we moved into this house. Not too long after that, I moved to Kingman, Arizona. I took a job as the dean of students in Kingman, Arizona. And all I did was discipline. Loved the job. But I love Tina more, so I came back. But I took that time and I worked on my channel. Then when COVID was kind of getting over, I realized that this dude right here behind me liked bourbon. And I had started doing the bourbon stuff a little bit, and they were like, right across the street. I mean, like we lived like 2 years. And Nate, I'd seen him go to work. I'd wave to her every once in a while, and early in the morning, and so, but that was, and then it just like the bourbon became the thing that really I do live streams on. Tasting bourbon. On my live stream, because I don't do a whole lot of whiskey videos, you know. So.
Other than bourbon hunting, we love
bourbon hunting.
And you know what? That was one of the first things that we actually, when we found your channel, was off of a bourbon hunting video. And I don't remember where exactly I don't remember what it was, but it was probably something in Gatlinburg or maybe in your area or something. But that was where we first found your channel, and then from there, I mean, it was like every time you posted, we were watching the newest one. You know, it was just we loved the bourbon, and I've done bourbon hunting videos. I can't stand them because the stores that we have are really small stores, you know. So like I go in to film a video, and the store owners are like this the whole time, just like watching me the whole time. And I'm just like, I hate it. I'm just like, don't watch me do this, you know?
Yeah.
Here's something you have to learn, and it comes with age. Just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Just do it.
That's all.
And then you do it until they say,
Oh, sir,
Oh,
you
what do
can't film in
you
here.
can't film. And they're like, okay, fine. I said,
Oh,
And honestly,
but I've had that happen a few times.
Yeah.
yes.
And I'll just tell them, I'm like, well, you're like one of only
Yeah.
3 stores I've ever been in that do that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
And it hurts them.
Yeah.
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 And honestly, when that stuff happens, and I've seen those videos where that's happened before, and it's just like it creates kind of that just like realness to it, like you're really just going in there doing it, and that's entertaining. It's so entertaining to see you just go in there, do it just completely raw. I mean, just
Yeah.
that's just how it is.
Yeah.
I love it, And
Yeah.
so when things like that happen, it's just it's kind of funny sometimes, because you see you walk out, but like I said, I mean, it's just it's real.
And it's all
real.
for real. Like we go in, we have no idea
Right.
what
Mhm.
we're expecting, what we're gonna see, what we're gonna find. And that's what makes it so much fun.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
most of the time, like he said, the owners, or
Mhm.
depending on what state you're in, the people are engaging and they're fine
Yeah.
with it. Every once in a while, you'll get one or
Yeah.
two that be like, "Nah."
And sometimes
can't,
I'll
but-
ask because like I'll
Yeah.
go to the door
Yeah.
and there'll be somebody there and I'm like, y'all don't mind if I film? They're like, most time it's like, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Go
But a
ahead.
lot of times we'll be doing it and people are like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
What are y'all doing? Like, we're just doing a YouTube video. Oh, okay. And then
Yeah.
then
Not sure.
then we've
Yeah.
we've seen them, like I think when we were in Kentucky, we were doing it
Yeah.
and they were like talking to each other.
Yeah.
And they're like trying to figure out what we're doing, but they never just said anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the one video that I have posted is probably one of the most awkward, bourbon hunts ever, because not only are they just staring me down the whole time, but they're like, hey, come check out my, 3 times MSRP, or secondary pricing of the allocated stuff, and then after I'm done filming and everything, I have all of I have everything like ready to go. I'm ready to wrap up. I'm like, hey, I'll drop you guys the channel. You guys can check it out, everything like that. And they're like, yeah, could you not put our store name, because I'm worried about the prices on it, and I'm like, well, in my head, I'm like, yeah,
and
it's because
that's
you
the
charge
thing.
like,
If they don't want you to record, they're hiding something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
They're
yeah.
hiding
Yep.
the fact that they've jacked their prices up.
Right.
well,
or
yeah, this
something like
store
that.
let me
Has-
film.
Those are like,
Yeah, so this
Hey,
store let me
mention
film
this.
the whole.
Bill Coleman, such a good guy. He subscribed to Whiskey Wisdom.
Yeah,
thank you,
And-
Bill.
be sure to do that. Yeah, Matt is a great guy. I love Matt.
Because
He's awesome.
Kia posted the link.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Kia.
He is the #1 moderator.
in the world.
She's
and,
got
like,
the
he
links.
just, like,
Yeah.
now she's
Yeah.
only our moderator.
Yeah. You can't
She
have
can't.
her.
No,
We're not
Can't do it.
sharing her.
no, she can go wherever she wants. He's amazing.
Kia, we'll double it. We'll double it. Whatever it is, we'll double it.
Yeah, double zero. She's just amazing.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
She Cash Apps to us. She Patreon. She
She's
YouTube
amazing.
Trailblazer. She
And she has her
Has
own
her-
channel. Go subscribe.
Yes.
Kia-Belle.
but
Kia-Belle.
she owns like 17 Target stores.
What?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. She really does. I gotta use the rest.
That would be awesome.
How about that, Kia-Belle?
I would love to own
Own
17 Target stores.
stores.
How do you keep up with all this?
She's amazing.
You'd have to be.
She's amazing. I mean, that's all there is to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's it. When you're awesome, that's it. That's all there is to it. Is it still the umbrella?
Bill says, Walt, I
Oh, I
got
want that.
this as well.
Just bring it over this way, guys. This RD1 is fantastic. I mean,
It is. I'm
it is so good. I mean,
I'm almost like I'm afraid to say it because I'm such a Russell's fan.
But you can say that it's your favorite finished. You can say that.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
It
There you
is
go. That's a
definitely.
loophole. It's a loophole.
It is. And it is my favorite finish.
There you go. There you
It's
go.
great.
Now
Nathan
you
even
you
said it.
two
You
kings.
couldn't hear him.
You got
Say
two
that again,
kings.
Nathan.
So this is probably one of my favorite finished as well.
They did a
Yeah.
fantastic
Great.
job
We have
with that.
something,
Now,
like Walt was saying, I think, really pretty special.
oh
Hold
yes,
on.
yeah, and we don't get RD1 in South Carolina. So when we came up here and I saw RD1, I was like, we got to get that. I mean, it's from
Yeah.
what I've heard
Mhm.
nothing but great things.
Right.
I mean, so it was one of those. I will say we've picked up a couple that, and the main thing, we pick up the ones that aren't in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Like, we don't get this either, the 1792 foolproof.
Yeah.
And I picked that up. That
Ooh.
was it's so good.
We got that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Foolproof. You know,
We will get that at Virginia Drops.
yeah.
The 1792. We'll get that. Now, this we got in
But we got that in Kentucky.
Kentucky.
The
We don't get
RD1,
this either.
I've never
So-
seen in Virginia.
Yeah. We do not get that either.
And the
So,
RY3,
like you
I've
guys.
never seen in Virginia, even though
Ridiculous.
it's a Virginia product.
Yeah.
Mm.
Amy. Hey, Amy.
There's a
The cinnamon
Yes, you're going to have to start your own channel. You do it, girl.
she does need to have to start her own channel. And this man needs to start his own channel.
I'm too busy building fences and getting the pool room
Yes.
And
And being on our
electrical.
channel.
and wiring up building.
Now,
He's kind of part of our
So-
channel.
guys, can y'all bear with me for just a minute? Is I read a comment from one of my viewers, Crystal, on my last video.
Okay.
And
It's like cinnamon graham crackers.
it's almost as good as what y'all said about the Pikesville Rye, you know. So, and where are you going?
I need to take a break. I gotta go to the restaurant.
You're gonna leave right now while I'm in the
You're-
middle of
Hey,
Well, you're
reading this very important.
Real
statement.
quick, I will say that what Chip's saying right now, I'll clarify. Yeah, it is harder to find for sure. So I didn't see that it is an SC, and it may be just our area, but none of the stores in our area carry anything RD1. And so it might just be, again, we're in Lexington, South Carolina, so it's over near Columbia. It might be something a little different, but if it's an SC, that's fantastic. And I know that Southern Spirits up in Rock Hill,
Mm-hmm.
they got some foolproof too.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Well, Matt, Whiskey Wisdom,
he's the guy, man.
just dropped $10. Said happy Saturday, everyone, and an early Father's Day to those hardworking dads out there. Thank you so much. Appreciate that a lot. Unexpected, and Bill's sent like 3 cash apps tonight, and Bill, thank you so much. And look at, and Bill is such a nice guy. He's like the first one. He says, "Thank you, Whiskey Wisdom."
Man,
Guys,
he's the guy,
Bill-
man. He's awesome.
Bill is the GOAT. He
Yep.
is the GOAT for
Mhm.
sure. There's been times where,
Oh, come on.
and now Whiskey Wisdom, even the dad the nose from mowing lawns.
That's hilarious.
I'll have to forward Marshall $10.
Oh, God.
Thank you. That was
That's
very
hilarious.
nice. So it's great. I'm gonna read this. This is I just love this comment this lady left me. And that's a little. I just want to share it. She said her name's Crystal. That's all I know. She goes, "Dear Mr. Frontiersman, I cannot begin to tell you how enjoyable it is to watch your videos. I have been subscribed for about a month or a little longer. I'd say a little longer, I'd say, and you can just tell you have the kindest soul, you and your dear wife." Now that just touches my heart.
Yeah.
She goes, "As I watched today when your friend gave you the Bigfoot sticker, I wanted to throw this out to you. At the 19 minutes and 41 second mark in your video, left side of you upon the hill peeking around a tree looks like it could possibly be some of those hairy big people in the area," which I don't doubt. And she says, "I've heard they're there. They are here where I live in eastern Kentucky on the Tennessee-Kentucky state line. And this I know from my own findings. I live about 2 hours north of Knoxville in the Daniel Boone and Big South Fork recreation area. I mainly am subscribed to Bigfoot everything. That's truly all I watch. Your videos are such a delight to me. I do believe 90% is your wonderful personality." Yeah, whatever. "Stay safe out there, my friend, and God bless." Now, was that like just an amazing comment?
Yeah. I mean, that is amazing. I mean, that's just
That's why you
sweet, thought out. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like writing a paper. You know what I mean? I mean, that's there's a thesis. There's a beginning, middle, and end. But no, that's a great comment.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so sweet, amazing.
And what made me think about that was when you were talking about YouTube and what great communities we have,
Mm-hmm.
and this how like YouTube has touched my life. He sent 2 of them, honey.
I see that.
Thank
You so much, Whiskey Wisdom.
She had to go get some breathing treatments.
Mhm.
But,
Everybody.
but anyway, and keep us with that. But what you meet in YouTube are these people that touch your lives. Just like the other day, Chuck Wright calls me up, says, "Hey, meet me, come over here," you know, hands me these cool stickers like this,
Mm-hmm.
and then hands me $50.
Yeah.
He said, "Go
And-
get your next
and then
bottle."
Bill donating like that, and then Whiskey Wisdom comes in and donates like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. And then John signs
Thank
up as a
you, Whiskey
YouTube, as a
Wisdom.
Patreon member.
Yeah.
So it's just guys,
He's
it's
been
just
following
blessings
us for a
all
long
around,
time.
really.
Yeah.
That and you were right about that, Marshall. It just really it changes your life.
Yeah, I mean, like we were on our trip, like we've been on our trip, and I'll say Roger, you know, as great a guy as he is, you know, we text back and forth, and he was like, "Hey, I can't find this bottle of K-Luke," you know, so I'm like, "We're going through 3 different states, dude. We got to find that thing, you know, at some point, you know." So we're making stops, we're looking for K-Luke, cannot find it, but he's like. He ends up finding it in Mississippi. And so it's like, all right, I'll call off the dogs, you know, all good, you know, hunt's over. But he ends up saying, "You know what? I'll send you guys, here's $50 for your trip. Go have fun, get some Glens," because he knows we only had 4 at the time. We only had 4 Glens. He's like, "You know, you only got 4 Glens. Go get some Glens while you're in Nashville."
That's
Yeah.
right.
So, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good for you guys. That's awesome.
Well, it's so cool that like when we went to Devil's Due,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
we did the tasting there, $20, and they gave you a Glencairn.
Yeah. And you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
I like how many was it? It was like
It was like 9 or something. I
It
can't remember.
was-
It's and then also,
a massive amount.
if y'all noticed my shirt tonight,
Uh-huh.
and
Bourbon makes it
it's
better.
a really cool shirt, and it says this. What does it say? I can't
Grunt
remember.
style. That's a grunt style shirt.
style.
Yep.
Grunt style. because look at that right
Yeah,
there.
there you go.
And I don't mean to block out your
That's
face,
all right.
but Nathan gave me this shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Yeah.
See, I don't even have to buy whiskey. Bill
Yep.
sends me whiskey.
I know. Yeah.
Nathan gives me clothes.
Yep. And that's the thing, you
We
know.
got food money. So what
Yeah.
else we need?
and I mean, we hit a point in our channel where it was like, we don't have like a lot of bottles or anything. So I was like, I'm running out of ideas, like there's only so many reviews or whatever these you can do that's going to be somewhat interesting, and then here comes these like samples of these, stags and Wellers and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, I mean, how much better can this community get? I mean, it's like you throw your hat out there, you really give it a shot, and then all of a sudden, here's all these other people that are just wanting to support you and see you do well. And so, I mean, we've just been overflowed with just support. It's been so great.
Yeah.
What did Bill say?
Oh god.
He said, well, Walt, we do have welfare benefits.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. He's hilarious.
Bill is the best. You're right, Bill.
Amy had to get some fresh air. But it's kind of ironic. She had to go smoke too. Get breathing treatments or something. Oh my gosh.
It's okay, Amy.
All right. What else? We're about ready to.
This RD1 was.
That's
yeah.
probably the best
amazing.
thing tonight, isn't it?
That.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was great.
It was.
I think that was the best thing
fantastic.
tonight, except for, I'm not counting the Russell's Reserve Single Bear because.
Well, it's like I told Tina, you were away. I said you can have two kings up on the hill here. You can have your favorite finished and your favorite whiskey here on the top. You can have two kings on that hill. Yeah, it's a loophole.
That's right.
Because it really changed. Anybody that drinks whiskey and bourbon will tell you, there's Steve Hickey. Maybe I should start a cigar channel.
Do it.
Right.
Yeah, man. Do it.
Heck yeah.
That's right, Steve.
Steve, you're so cool. You could be the next Jeremy Sears.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whiskey
I love
and
that dude.
Cigars.
Yeah.
That's one channel I
Right.
love.
Yep.
He's so cool. That's one person I like to meet.
You popping
We're not
it
trying
open?
that tonight, but I need next video. We'll try this.
There you go.
Next live.
For
So,
sure.
Anyway, that Balboa. I can't believe we hadn't opened that.
I know. Can't either. Mm-hmm.
We gotta open that sometime. I thought we did open that.
Did you?
It don't look like it.
All right, an X amount of likes. Walt will open it up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, not tonight. No, we got.
spam the donations, everybody. Get it open up.
Well, let me say, Marshall and Alyssa, thank y'all for coming in.
Thank you so
Um,
much.
Yeah, thank you for having
Yeah,
us.
thank you for having us. This was a blast.
Was a lot of fun. I had
Oh, yeah.
fun. Hope you guys did.
Absolutely. It was great.
This was fantastic. This is so much fun.
Yeah, and if I interrupted y'all too much, I'm sorry. It just-
If I did that to you guys, it's the real concern.
No, you didn't.
No, not at all.
You didn't do it
Y'all
all.
were great.
I mean, I talk like Nathan. He probably interrupted y'all, but not me.
Oh yeah, yeah. He talked the most tonight for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
out of everybody, yeah.
Oh, God.
But we're gonna let y'all go. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Thank you.
Go
Yeah,
ahead
this
and
was so much
subscribe.
fun.
I'm sure everybody here is already subscribed. I thank y'all for staying on as long as
Oh,
you could.
Absolutely.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're an hour behind you guys, so you guys are the ones staying up late. Not
Yes.
So are y'all an hour later in Nashville?
no. Yep, we're an hour
Only
earlier. Sorry, hour early. Yep, hour
Yeah.
earlier. Yep.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's 10.
Yeah, it's
10?
we're hour behind.
Past
Yeah,
my
so we're-
bedtime. Good
Yep.
Lord, I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for
You know
coming
what?
in, Major Zero. I didn't get to see your whole live, and you said something about that you were thinking about stopping, but please don't, because you do a good job.
He's fantastic.
Yeah.
He's awesome. He
Um,
is he's one of those guys that really just got me wanting to do bourbon hunts, and he's just been such a gracious guy, especially for our channel. I mean, really just helped
Yeah.
us.
Absolutely.
He literally has launched our channel, to new heights. So I mean, the guy's amazing.
him.
So
Good for him.
definitely whatever it is he wants to do, love it. But yeah, we support you
Very good.
anyway.
So thank you, Bill. Yes, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yep.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
So that's a lot of fun.
Thanks,
Fun
Scott.
stream.
Thank you, Kia-Belle.
And thank you, Bill, for your donations.
Thank you so much,
And
Bill.
thank you, Whiskey Wisdom. He's probably left now, but still, thank you for those. Appreciate all of y'all.
Yes, we do.
And thanks, Nathan, for coming in, bringing the Rye 3 in my shirt.
Thanks for
Yeah.
having me.
Go,
I know y'all didn't want to see this. Like, look how white I am. Like, if I didn't have this shirt, I'd be like here all naked. It'd be like a shine coming off here, like you wouldn't even see.
Yeah.
It'd be-
Oh,
and I ain't got no sun because he ain't got the pool open.
It's as well.
Yeah, it's like two-tone. For me, if I get too much sun on my face, I'm like two-tone. I got like red and then white right
Yeah.
here. You know what I mean? It's like a sheet of paper.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
All
goodness.
right, we're gonna end it in 3 seconds. Good night.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
night,
Thank you guys
everybody.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Mark and
you.
Alyssa.
It was so much fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you.